Bang, bang, nana gang. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bang, bang, nana gang. Against all odds. What's good, my peoples? So I want to talk about this because this got a lot of people are upset with your boy Blue. They upset that I released that information. They got super upset. And then I had one of the queens. I was so disappointed. I'm telling you, man, my feelings was hurt. I ain't lying to you. My feelings was hurt. I said, man, one of the queens just went out and said that Blue is paid off. I said, wow, man, one of the queens? Come on, queen. I'm telling you, that hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. I said, what? Somebody sent it to me earlier. I said, what? No. No. And somebody sent it to me. And then I went on said person's channel. And there it was, man. Just a gut punch. A gut punch, man. I'm like, wow, man. Because here's the thing, people. I when I call you guys family, I really mean it. I'm genuine. A-Side will tell you. I said, man, bro, you see this? I had to screenshot it and send it to him. I couldn't believe it. I was in such disbelief. To go on this fella's channel, not even going to mention his name. It's not even worth it. And gut punch, man, gut punch. I was disappointed. I sure was. You know, I'm genuine, people. I'm genuine. When I tell y'all I love y'all, and I tell y'all my familylization, and y'all my family, and the queens and the kings, I'm true to that. You dig what I'm telling you? I'm never gonna. I am who I am, right? So, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't. I'm not. I'm not gonna tell y'all something I don't. So that's why it's a gut punch to me, because it's like, really, I'm paid off. Come on, man. That's it's unfortunate for me, man. It's a gut punch. Big Herm, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. On your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, so Tank is 5'5" knocking out heavyweights. It's too small to fight. 5 pounds up one division. But the 5'3" flat-footed, non-athletic pit bull going up is more than acceptable. Kenny and Calvin talk like Devin 200 pounds. I agree, brother. And so when I bring out any type of facts to debunk these false narratives and these false perceptions that are created to detract you guys and to sidetrack you guys, you understand? I'm about the business of the sport of boxing. You feel me? I'm a tying the Scott. Peace and blessings to the beautiful queen in the building. Cali World, peace and blessings to the beautiful queen in the building. So, and I'm gonna salute to all the fellas in a second. Just give me 1 second. But let me tell you guys my stand. And I know A-Side is like, man, don't explain this. A-Side, he like, bros, no need to explain. But I explain these things to you guys. You understand? You guys watch me grow from the very beginning. You understand? You watch me grow. You watch me hustle. Y'all watch me grind from working 3 jobs, driving the ambulance, driving a school bus, and working in the operating room. And you go back and do your homework and your research on Blue, you'll see me grinding and coming here and giving y'all news and information as I was driving on the school bus, as I was driving in the ambulance, as I was working in the hospital. You go back and do your homework, you can see all of that. You understand? And I'm going to say this. I'm never going to apologize for having a relationship with a black man that is successful and made his son successful in Bill Haney. Never. And if anybody doesn't like it because they want me to push a certain narrative or not defend the narrative that's pushed against this young man who's just daring to be great, and it's a father who wants his son to be great and be successful and chose to dedicate his life and his family to dedicate his life, sacrifice. You understand? To make sure his son and his family was good. And y'all want me to go against that when, not you guys per se, but people want me to go against that. So I challenge anybody, right? Because see, they'll go out on the limb and they'll say, hey man, you just on Bill Haney payroll, which I don't care. I don't mind. You understand? But when it's one of the queens that come here every day and then you turn around and say, hey, you on Bill's Haney payroll and this need to be said, and I'm a moderator on Blue Channel and this needed to be said, and it's like it's surprising to me, because so I challenge anybody, right? Stephen Elder Mack, my brother in the building in the super chat, appreciate you, great brother. Much love, my brother Stephen Elder Mack. He said, "You been big bro since 2016. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you 1000%. I truly do." So when you have a narrative, so I challenge everybody. So see, people are mad when you push against the quote unquote machine. They don't like that. People don't like the truth, right? They have painted a narrative about Devin Haney and Bill Haney all this time, and so when I come out here, right, and Punch on 412 was good. When I come out here and I push, okay, well, wait a minute, you saying Devin is this? See, people want to support negativity. They'll support negativity, right? But when it's positivity, they don't want to support it. And when it's a false narrative created against said fighter, like Devin Haney, band up, what's up, nephew? Jesus Valdez, Carranza workout, what's good? Joseph Johnson, what's up, nephew? Pope Porter, what's up, family? Right? And then I point out the obvious. They told you that Ryan Garcia is a bigger draw than Devin Haney this entire time, right? They lied to you. And because you don't like Devin Haney or you don't like Bill Haney, you want people like myself who are honest to come in and continue to lie to you and not defend the truth. But I'm going to defend the truth. You understand? See, they told you that Ryan Garcia is a bigger draw than Devin Haney. Well, I got the receipts that say that Ryan Garcia last fight, he barely did over 7,000 tickets. But they told you Devin Haney didn't sell. He didn't draw. He wasn't a sell. He wasn't a draw. But he doubled the tickets of Ryan Garcia. And guess what? Ryan Garcia's highest ticket price was $500. And his lowest ticket price was $36. And he still didn't even sell out. Young Hollywood, what's up? Lance, what's good? My brother 4K in the building. What's up with your family? Monty Norm, what's good? So y'all still want me to push the narrative against Devin Haney? But y'all okay? Unknown, what's good? Step mommy, what's up? Y'all okay with them lying to you, telling you that Ryan Garcia is a bigger draw? Ryan Garcia had one, and shouts out to Henry Garcia and Ryan Garcia, because I don't have an issue with them. I have an issue with people lying and not telling the truth. Tip Bellis, what's good? Devin Haney had tickets going for $2,000. New Fat Boy Fitness, what's good? Against the Ropes with Big Dose, what's up? Ryan Garcia, highest ticket price was $500. The Pull-Out Bandit, what's good? He said, I don't think anybody would sell out fighting Oscar Duarte. Well, Tank Davis sold out fighting Hector Garcia. Oscar Duarte is a bigger star than Hector Garcia? Jamal Mills, what's up? Nick McKnight, what's good? Gaza Trini, what's good? Yon Ramos, what's good? Nick McKnight, he only sold that many tickets because Tank carries every fight. Tank carries every what fight? Yeah, he sold out with Tank. RJ, what's up? Y'all said that nobody know Regis Prograis. You said he's not a draw. He's a nobody. He's not a good fighter. MJ Jackson, what's good? Pull up in and he said Tank had Boots and Boo Boo Andre on that card. Yeah, he did. He didn't have Boots and Boo Boo Andre when he sold out the Barclays Center in Brooklyn against Rolly Romero. Nobody know who Rolly Romero is. Let's be real. Again, like I said, if you want to tell me Gervonta Tank Davis is a draw, I have no argument with you, problem. No, you're right. Muhammad Kareem. Yeah, I know he on there. Misfit. Dub, what's up? Eastside Easy, what's up, family? Jeremy Crow, what's good? Go good, what's good? Yeah, okay, what's good? Hector Garcia was a world champion. Hector Garcia was a champion that got an upset victory over Chris Colbert. Ain't nobody know who Hector Garcia was. Nobody knew who he was. And Tank made that fight sell. Nobody knew who Rolly was. And Tank made that fight sell. And Ryan fought in Texas, Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Last time I checked, they have a huge Mexican fan of population there, don't they? Art Stokes is good. Devin had tickets going for $2,000, and Ryan had $1 million gate. With his highest price being $500. Had he had Regis draws, he more than Haney. You a lie. Now all of a sudden you liar. Now all of a sudden Regis Prograis is a major draw. This is what I be talking about. This is why I can't stand y'all. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey saying, what's up? Now all of a sudden, Regis Prograis is a damn draw. Ryan Garcia got 10 million followers. And you telling me his ticket price at $500 and he could barely do $1 million gate? You told me he's one of the faces of the sport of boxing. Devin Haney did almost a $2 million gate. Ain't nobody know who Regis Prograis is. Ain't that what you said? You said Regis Prograis can't fight. You said he's not a draw. So now all of a sudden, when now Jalen, peace and blessings to the queen in the building. So now all of a sudden, Regis Prograis is a draw. This is clown behavior. This is clown-like behavior.
Salute, Chris J.
Now all of a sudden, Regis Prograis is a draw suddenly. You
Salute,
see the clown behavior I'm talking about? Now Regis Prograis is part of selling the fight when it's convenient. Sherman Callahan, what's good? Now it's convenient. Regis Prograis is a draw.
Salute, Monty. Salute, guys, attorney.
Now all of a sudden, Regis Prograis is a draw. But Ryan Garcia has 10 million followers on social media. Produced by Tyler Gilbert Rodriguez Jr. What's good? Ryan Garcia got 10 million followers. You mean to tell me he couldn't sell, he barely sold over 7,000 tickets in Texas?
Yeah, right.
With
10 million subscribers.
With more than 10 million. And he's one of the 3 faces of sport and boxing. He's Mexican.
Oh, for
they
sure.
have a huge Mexican population in Texas.
Eastside, salute. Against the rope, salute. My brother 4K, salute. Yeah, I wonder what happened, Blue. I mean, I wanted to see, what the face of boxing was going to do. Because remember, it wasn't Tank that sold the fight. It was it was Ryan Garcia the reason why the fight was that big. It wasn't because Gervonta tanked David. It can't be. He's African American.
Right.
You know?
So so Devin sells twice as many tickets. Now all of a sudden, Tip Bayless is trying to tell me that's because Regis Prograis is a bigger star than Oscar Duarte.
Yeah, that's
okay.
wild.
Now all of a sudden, Regis Prograis is a big star.
So what Regis sales was before Devin then? Because he's a bigger star than Oscar Duarte. What was his ticket sales before Devin?
Right. Now get this.
How do we know that? Because what's Duarte's ticket sales before Ryan?
Now, but Asa, I want to ask you this question: when Tank fights you, he elevates it, right? Don't matter who you are, he elevates it, right? When Devin fights you, it elevates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, when Ryan is a bigger star, has a bigger following than Tank and Devin put together,
for sure.
So why isn't he elevating the play of the people around him?
Because it was never him. It was never him. He was never the reason. He was never a draw.
Right. So how's he a bigger draw than Devin, though? Make it make sense.
Social media.
His highest ticket price was $500, A-side. $500.
Oh, that was by like ringside?
So everybody jumped on it when Tank said Devin sold out because the ticket was only $57.
But Ryan
Garcia's fight, there was tickets for $36, A-side.
Dev highest tickets was way higher than that though.
It was like 2,500.
Yeah, that was 5 times higher than that.
Right. Look at this, A-side. Show you these ticket prices. Devin's cheapest ticket was $57. That's still nearly double Ryan's 36.
Wow.
Highest ticket price, $500.
Are you serious? That's crazy.
Now, A-side, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I want to ask you a question now, A-side.
Yep.
You sell 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Win, lose, or draw, isn't your status supposed to go up?
Yeah. You're supposed to see some residue from that. You're supposed to see some sort of residuals from that. It's supposed to go up. It's not supposed to shoot all the way down.
How did he go from that to non-pay-per-view and not even selling with ticket prices at $500 at the highest price?
Well, let's parcel this out a little bit, right? Can we say that play devil's advocate and say because he lost?
No, but he's still a bigger star. He's still a big star. Because Canelo lost to Floyd and his status went up.
Not only that, Canelo lost to Bivol as well.
And his status didn't budge.
His status didn't budge. Okay, so let's see if we can.
If you are the superstar, you one of the faces of boxing like Tank. If Tank lose tomorrow, I can bet you it ain't going nowhere.
No. If he lose tomorrow, Tank is the closest in our generation that he can have to a Mike Tyson effect. If he lose, if ever, I know 4K done heard that probably say when he lose. If he was to lose, I'm telling you, boy, he's still gonna be a superstar through and through.
Right. So you got all these social media. You're a mega star. They said you one of the faces of boxing. Floyd said he's top 3 face of the sport of boxing. When you see Canelo Alvarez do a fight and his highest ticket price was $500, not on pay-per-view, and don't even sell 7,000, barely over 7,000 seats.
Never.
When did you see Tank Davis sell barely 7,000 seats?
Nah, never.
Never. But don't they tell you Devin ain't no draw?
Yeah, for sure.
But now they saying that Ryan is a mega star, one of the face of boxing, and he barely doing 7,000 tickets.
It's crazy, right?
Brian C said this. He said Devin was in his hometown. Ryan came off a loss. Stop it, Blue. You numbnuts are the worst. I thought Devin ain't from the Bay. That's what y'all said. He from Las Vegas.
Not only that. Hold on. Let's stop it. Duarte. What nationality was Duarte?
Duarte is Mexican, right?
But I know Ryan is Mexican. One of the biggest populations of Mexicans is in Texas. That's a fact. And everybody always say that Mexicans are the true fans of boxing, right? So if you put two and two together, he had more pulling power and more potential than Devin, because you're in a state that have the highest populations of Mexican, because it shares a border with Mexico, right? You arguably have two Mexicans fighting in the ring, right? And they both are known for knockouts. That fight should have done well. Devin Haney, let's juxtapose this. Devin Haney's mother and father grew up in LA. He was born in LA, but he did not he's from California, but he didn't grow up there. You see what I'm saying? So people were saying that Devin Haney is not really from there. People don't really know him. He's from Las Vegas. So if you put that together, you got to parcel it out all the way. Ryan Garcia should have had way more than just 7,154 ticket sales. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Brian C, you said, I'm switching up. So Brian C, put your money where your mouth is. I'll send you the link.
Lopez.
Brian C, I'll send you the link. You come on here, put your camera on, put your money where your mouth is, and let's have this debate since you said I'm switching up.
Thanks, Larry Lopez.
How about
I appreciate that. San Fran, thanks, Larry.
Now put your money where your mouth is. I got $100, yo, $50. Deal, Brian C? Since you so, nah, Blue, I gotta call you out. Cool, call me out. Call me out live. Come on here, click on your camera, put your money where your mouth is, and back up what you're saying.
Yo, folks on it already. You said not so smart, guy.
Right. I'm not talking to you in the chat no more. I'm gonna ask you this. What I'm gonna ask you to do. I'm gonna ask you to click the link. Come on here, speak your piece, and tell me, and put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, Texas 16 South. You're right. People in Mexico are the best fans of boxing. A-side, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had all the potential in the world to draw in a massive crowd and to do great numbers.
Okay, Brian C, I'm not so smart. Click the link, and I'm not defensive. I'm saying if you're gonna say something, stand on it. Don't have nothing to do with being defensive. I said I'll put my money where I'll put my money where my mouth is. So I'm saying, put your money where your mouth is. That's what I'm saying. I'm not being defensive. I'm saying put your money where your mouth is. I'll put my money where my mouth is. What they got to do with being defensive? Plain and simple. Salute to my brother, J. Petty City, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco. On us in the super chat. You've been around, sir, especially in the boxing media space. For sure, J. Petty.
Who said that, JR?
Since he said that, you said that. Salute to my brother Chico, best pit bull breeder in the building in the super chat, dropping that cinco.
You breed pit bulls?
I was, yeah. That's Chico from the WBC. He from the WBC. He said, salute. I was there on the Houston fight, and Houston announced bad for boxing previously. I could not give away Charlo tickets. That's when we was in Houston for Charlo Brandon Adams. But Charlo, nobody said Charlo was the face of the sport of boxing.
It's funny because I want a pit bull as my next dog, as my next pet. I want a pit bull.
Chico's the one.
But And I want to know how to look for them because there's certain genes and stuff that you got to
Oh,
look for. Yeah.
Chico will tell you every. Chico, is it all right if I give him your number?
Yeah.
Chico, is it all right? This is my brother A side. Is it all right? I give him your number or on Instagram or something. He give all the fighters, all the celebrities, their pit bulls, everything. That's what he do. Specialize. He tell you
Just in
everything.
pit bulls.
Everything, just dogs in general. He know everything about dogs, but he specializes in pit bulls.
No, but I got a special place in my heart for pit bulls. I don't know why.
Man,
I got a special place in my heart for them.
Man, he get you right with that, bro. I'm not even lying. Oh, you see Terrence Crawford dogs?
No, I didn't see him.
Oh, well, all of Terrence Crawford dogs, Chico giving to him.
Okay. 123pitbulls.com. I'm screenshotting that right now. Okay, I screenshot it. Hey, anybody that's in the market for pit bulls, the best pit bull breeder
by far.
You want to go to 123pitbulls.com. I want to definitely check it out. Let me screenshot it right now. Hey, my phone want to act stupid. Yo, my daughter Rabbit, like I think it hate me on the low because it chew up all my cords, but only my cords. It don't touch my wife cords. It don't touch my kids cords. Nobody cord. It only chew up all of my cords. My laptop charger, my phone charger, all my cords. It chew up. That's it. And you can't hear. Yeah, man, it's unreal. I told my wife I'm gonna fry him with some curry. And she said, You can't talk about
unbelievable.
You can't talk about my baby like that. I think he understand me. I think I played too much. I think I played one too many times. So he chew all of my cords, man.
Unreal.
Yeah.
My brother Chico back in the super chat, the best pit bull breeder in the super chat once again. He said Ryan had no fans.
What's up,
yes,
Rose?
brother. 123pitbulls.com. Yes, sir. Hey, Chico, I'm telling you, A-side, like he don't play with the dogs, man. Like Chico is Chico is specialized. Man. He man, his dogs is he the truth. Any kind of dog questions, I always ask him first because I wanted to get a bully, and he's like, Quentin Hackett, my brother in the building. I love bullies, man. I just like
I don't care for the bullies.
I had a pit bull, I had a boxer. You know what I mean? It's like a bully. I like bullies. They're just short and stout and just, you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know, man. I want a big dog next time. I had a little dog with an A-side, rice and peas. With a side of rice and peas. Oh, with a side of I told her that. I tell her that R Stokes. Yeah, I tell her that. She get mad whenever I say that. I'm gonna cook her with some curry. Yeah, I go to his cage and tell him that all the time. I shake the curry powder in front of him. My wife,
you ain't right, bro. You ain't right.
Hey, he's super cute too, man. Super adorable.
You ain't right, bro.
He did something and he can't even get mad at him, man. Can't even get mad at him. Yeah. One time, it's just a real quick story. Like one time, my wife got scared because she gave him a orange or a tangerine. They can't have nothing that's that sweet too many times. It's like candy for them, right? Man, this guy like he was on crack. Like he was licking his fur. He started twitching. It was too much sugar, so my wife got scared. She's like, "Oh, I think he was gnawing at the cage to get another piece of it." I was like, yeah, that's crazy. We can't give him no more of that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and carrots are not good for them. I found out carrots not good for them. That's like candy to them. That's how it's very sweet to them. Even though it don't taste like it's not sweet to us, it tastes like it's candy to them. So imagine an orange. Yeah, it's not good for them. It got no nutritional value for them.
So what? Yeah. So why they always?
They always portray it with a carrot, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Ain't no different from us, huh?
No different, right?
Ain't no different from how they promote things with us. Quentin Hackett, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. Appreciate you, great brother. So Tank will fight. Tank is gonna fight them. I have no doubt. You understand? This is just this is two things. This is a testament to show you just how much of a star Tank is. He truly is that.
No, he is.
He
He
truly
is.
is that.
He is. He is. You know. That's why it's kind of like, if I'm keeping it real with you, Blue, right? If I'm keeping it real with you. If I'm Tank, it's hard to go against Al Heyman and the PBC and their advisors. It's hard because like they got him to where he's at right now. It came from nothing, and it worked out perfect. It worked out better than perfect, better than they had thought. I believe. They knew that it would work, but I don't think they knew how well it would work. You see what I'm saying?
Oh no, they geniuses, man. Now
Tank
again,
is,
like I said,
man.
I don't like I said, I have an issue with the false narratives that are created. The way they built up Tank Davis and Tank Davis following their lead, I have zero problem with that. He is generationally set. I have no problem with that. You feel me? I have zero problem with that. I have not a single problem with that. My only thing is when they come up with these false narratives in deflection of fighting said fighter. You understand? Tank being a superstar and going against Al Heyman in the PBC, why would you?
It's hard to.
It's not hard. It would be impossible. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be hard.
Now,
because one mistake, that's it.
Right. Now,
like
my issue on the flip side is that, but you can't say you want to get away from him and be your own boss and be the shot caller, and then now you're in that position, but don't call the shots.
You know they said
once you secure the bag, it's time to secure the legacy, in my opinion.
You know they said like a lot of slaves, they never left the plantation. Never.
Right.
Because they was getting food. So once everyone was emancipated, right? And let go free, it was something. I think Les Brown said it. And he said one guy never went outside of the house or went outside of the room because he was afraid of what was out there. And the other dude asked him what was out there. He said freedom. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's a ticket that you pay. Like even doing this, Blue, even doing YouTube, what pushed you to do YouTube full time? I'm quite certain there was a certain level of uncertainty there or fear there initially because you got some type of yeah.
I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. I'm glad you asked me that. Let me get these super chats off. Salute to my brother Chico, the best pit bull breeder, back in the super chat, dropping that dub.
Salute.
In honest in the super chat, he said the real pit bull are so different from a couple mom pit bull buying a pit bull. UK, the breeder is the brand John L. Sullivan. The first Heaven yes champion was a breeder. Raw meat for
your dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of people are starting to because a lot of people is feeding their dogs raw meat. Their dogs look so healthy. It looks so good. The coat looks so good. You know what I mean? Raw meat, eggs, and like a real balanced diet though, just specifically for dogs.
He said my iPhone is messing me up. Salute to Quentin Hackett, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on this in the super chat. I got them pits too, part of the Lions only. Shout out Maul, Big Charlo, love you, bro. Salute. Oh, Quentin Hackett, was that you that was giving that he had on when he was picking up the dogs? Cause I saw that on his Instagram. He had that on his Instagram. Hey Dub, I meant to hit you back. I apologize. I seen that on more Instagram. Sure did. Shout out to Quentin Hackett, man. Blessings to you, King. Last super chat, and then I'm gonna answer your question. Salute to my brother Lance, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. Saudi not trying to bring Ryan over there. They ain't even mention him, not at all. Shout out to Quinn Hackett. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, it's a small world. Kendall Styles, what's up, family? He said, she said, I can't super chat though. You Kendall Styles, remember? He said, oh God.
Yo, hey, Blue, man, it's amazing. You know, from when I first got sick, I told you a while back, right? Yo, so it's been like a month and a week, or almost like a month and a half since I worked out, and I was hitting it hard. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying, starting to pump up, feel real good. Dude, I done got so lazy, man. I've been eating, yo. I gotta start all over again, Blue, man. Just thinking about it, it's just like, oh man. So because that momentum is so hard to pick up again. You see what I'm saying? I was in that momentum for about two. Remember, I told you I was like, Blue, you inspired me. He was like, let's get it, let's get it. So I had done, you know, I finally started getting my momentum. Finally started getting my eating habits down, and pneumonia just jumped in and player hated. I'm like, oh, I gotta start all over again. I hate that, man.
It's the worst, bro.
Oh my God, man.
It's the worst.
My God.
It's the worst, bro. It's the worst. I can't stand it, bro.
That stop. Oh my God, man. But anyways,
it's the worst. So he said, when you adopt, you don't know what you are getting. Is a jolly old trend. Is a jolly old trend. The old head always Ted pure breed dogs had pure breed dogs. The breeder is the brand.
No, that makes sense. If you adopt, you don't know what you're getting.
So so you asked me. So you know what got me to commit 100%? My wife. She was like,
you gotta break that down. You gotta break that down.
Yeah, Ron G, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the building. I think Tank will fight Cruz Rowley winner, and Frank Martin is just a smokescreen. Tank team said he will have a tune-up as the next fight. FM isn't a tune-up. Frank Martin isn't a tune-up.
You're right about that. Frank Martin. It's not no tune-up.
Yeah. Steve Cooley, what's up? So this is what happened. Pardon my way. What's up, Kevin Potter? What's up?
Oddest sports guy.
So I was waking up. She's like, bro. I would stay up late at night doing videos. Had to be up 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And then the days I didn't, I was working at the hospital overnight, trauma calls. So I was working there 3 days a week because I was doing 10-hour shifts.
Okay.
And sometimes that turned into 12-hour shifts, but I did it every weekend on top of it.
Okay.
So she was like, listen. Then I had that depression kicked in, and she was like, bro, do what you love to do. You understand? And everything else, if we fall short until you get to where you need to be, I got us.
So what was like? Take me through. What was that feeling like? What was rushing through your head after having job security for the better half of 25 years? 20 maybe 25 years. What was that like? You gotta walk me through that.
It's so, we are so programmed, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize how programmed we are. Because leaving my jobs felt like I got a divorce. Asa, I kid you not. When I stopped my jobs, I was like, I literally sat in the parking lot of all three jobs and cried.
Wow.
In my car by myself. Sat there and cried. Because you don't realize it, even though the days you like, man, I can't stand this job.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It becomes a staple in your life, just like a relationship. And you develop relationships at those jobs of people that you don't realize that you're walking away from them as well.
No, that's true.
You understand?
That's true, right?
And so it's funny right now. It's funny, Ace. I just went and I got my wife food, and I saw one of my coworkers that I used to work with in the hospital at the restaurant working as a third job. Ain't that wild?
Yeah.
Right? And so I just thought in my head, like, now where I'm at today, after over time, I'm like, wow, I was so programmed. Yo, Ace, I'm not kidding you. This is true story. And people that been through this, bro, they have that saying, and I never really realized it. Now I understand. When they say an old person or older person retires from work, if they don't
Yeah,
have something to do, they won't live
they,
long.
they pass away
They pass
shortly
away.
after. Yeah,
They said,
shortly
I,
after.
and I was young, right? And
Mhm.
every day I woke up, I had a pit in my stomach, like, like, like a sunken feeling, bro. Like literally, like I was getting divorced.
Like, and they don't know this about you, and I'm sure that you wouldn't mind, right?
Hmm.
Because it's a part of you and part of making of you. But
Right.
your grandfather was a very, very, very strong role model in your life,
All of
and
my grandfathers.
but you know exactly which one I'm about to bring up. And he was a workaholic. He always believed a man should provide. Always
Right.
believe that. Always
Right.
believe a man should be working. It's never a time where you should be doing nothing. There's always something to do,
He
right?
used to tell me this all the time. Young fella, exactly what he used to tell me. Young fella. And I say, what's up, Grandpa? And he would say, because I would say, like, he would say, hey, I need you to come over and cut my grass. And I'm like, wait, what? So, man, come on, Grandpa.
Right.
I had football practice. I was running the street. I'm like, if I tell him, man, Grandpa, I'm tired. He would say, now, it was different from my parents with my grandfather than me, my
Yeah.
grandfather, because I'm the grandkid.
Yeah.
They couldn't dare tell. I never told them no. I just would say, "Oh, can I do it later?" Or you get away. You
Yeah.
get away with
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
they
Right.
can get
Right.
away. And so my parents would be like, "Man, you better go, man. You better go
For
do what
sure.
you're supposed to do."
For sure.
But he would just give me lectures. And then I realized where I'm at today, it's called wisdom.
Right.
See, he would snap at them because he was younger and didn't have the wisdom.
Right.
When he got older, it's wisdom and patience with his grandkids.
Right. Right.
So he
Right.
would sit me down. I was going to do it. You best believe you was going to do what he told you to do. But the way he delivered it made you want to run through a brick wall, like a
Mm,
motivational speaker. You see what
right.
I'm saying? He knew how to get to me without saying, G-Man TV, what's up, family? Without, "Rah." You know what I'm saying? Wisdom. So he would say things like this: young fella, do you know what the cousin of death is? And I say, no, and he would say, sleep. And I said, oh yeah, that makes sense. So he used to say, young fella, you're gonna get enough sleep when you die. Don't waste time. So I used to, he incorporated that. I have, this.
Yeah, for
Time
sure.
is not on your side. Time is your enemy. You
Right.
understand? And that was his thing. You don't have time.
Right.
You don't have time. And he used to tell me, I used to say, young fella, I would I thought I had the most time in the world, and now I'm sitting here with this big stomach looking at you. I, and I never knew what he meant when he said that. And then as I got older, I realized he was saying he didn't realize what happened from this point to this point. From this point, all he remembered was this point. Now all of a sudden, he's sitting on his lawn with a
Exactly.
big with a basketball belly, right? Looking at me, and he had fish tanks. You understand? So he was adamant to me was don't waste your time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that was the biggest gem he gave me because in life, you know, that's my biggest thing. Bro, if you want something and you got the money, buy it. Now, I'm not saying be irresponsible. If you got the money and want to do something, do it. We wait for something that's never going to come.
Fun fact, Blue always tell me, hey, side, if you got $1 million, you are officially a millionaire. But if you spend $1, you are not a millionaire no more.
You ain't a
So
millionaire
what's
no
the
more.
point?
So what's the point? And so here's the thing, right? Check this out. One more jewel. So he used to always tell me these things, right? And then he would say, because my grandmother was big on health, you know. And so she would be like, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this. And he didn't want to argue. Right? So he would do stuff like, oh, young fella. Hey, my wife knows this. Like, he would wink, wink. Young fella, don't you got to go to football practice? Yeah, I got to go football practice. You know, I go outside, we get in the car. Grandpa, where we going? Young fella, I got a Mac attack. A Mac attack? Let's go to McDonald's. We go to McDonald's.
I got a Mac attack.
Yeah, he go tear down a Big Mac. Bum, 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 bum. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Grandpa, this is the truest thing. Hey man, it just takes me back there. He would tear the Big Mac down. And I'm like, Grandpa, now you know you ain't supposed to eat that. And he would say, I could get healthy, but I ain't gonna get younger. And I used to think like, what? Right?
Right.
So he was like, I'm still getting older. The clock is still ticking. It don't matter how healthy I am or unhealthy I am. So I want to enjoy it. But he wouldn't, for my grandmother's sake, he ain't gonna put it through it. You understand?
Right.
So he would just, and then this is what he would do. Cause my grandmother she cooked every single day.
Dang, that's a man.
Let me tell you something, A-Side and chat family. Then I'm gonna get back to this boxing. My grandmother, not one day of my life or my memory did she not cook every single day something different. Now, it might not, I mean, she might have cooked this on Monday and it might be chicken on Monday and this chicken again on Friday, but she cooked every single day of my life. Not one day of my life do I remember her not cooking until she got sick and couldn't cook. That's a true story. So guess what he would have to do? Dude just ate a Big Mac, A-Side.
So he got to go back and eat again like he never ate before. Hey, I know. I'm a husband. I know that. I was like, you know you're not supposed to be eating.
Bro, so what can he say?
Yo, for sure.
So this is what he would do, A-Side, blame it on me. Young fella, they used to do these noises. Oh, young fella, if you would have left early when I told you, I'd have developed another appetite already. Now I gotta force myself to eat. I'm like, Grandpa, I ain't know that's what you meant earlier today. Oh, that's what he used to do. And you know, as I got older, I know she had to know, you know what I'm saying? But he would sit there and she would the looks. Now that I think back, they both transitioned. Bless both
right,
this.
Sure.
But I look back now, she used to look at him like serving his food. And I'm like, why is she looking at him like that? You know what I mean? But now that I'm older, because I know she was like, I want to see you eat this, because I know.
But she make him a big plate.
Oh,
On purpose. On purpose.
What?
They just had so much finesse back
Yeah,
then, man.
and,
Like, yeah.
and he would be like, hey, this is a true story. As she fixing his plate, he'd be like, cookie, cookie. Like as she had food, cookie. That's what he called her, cookie. Cookie. He just looking, cookie. Like, all right, that's enough. Like, what are we doing here? And she would be, oh, you're not hungry, dear? Hey, sorry, if I'm lying, I'm flying.
Yo, hey, that's wild, man.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. And then he would go, oh, cookie. Oh. And she'd be like, oh, you're not gonna eat. And he would say stuff like that. You get I'm getting a headache now. I got a headache. Gotta go downstairs with the young fella now. And I'm like, wait, what?
That's some type of miserable. I've been there before. I done did that. My wife know I'd have been working out. I'm eating clean. She got my meals, and she done prepped my meal. But man, I'm sick of prep that day. Sometimes it just happens. Like I'm sick of preps. It's like the Mac attack, like your grandfather said. But it's not always Mac. It's just whatever you're in the mood for.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been and ate lunch. I came in the house, boy, and Pam done. Oh boy, man, the worst thing you can do is not eat your wife food. that when they made it fresh.
I'm telling you,
that's the worst thing you can do.
He would sit there, and she would pile his plate up, and then she would cook. Man, my grandmother would cook feasts, bro, every day feasts. So the middle of the man, she had these big black pots that she would just fill up. It would be filled with protein, and would be filled with this, that. Boy, let him sit there and not eat. And he used to try to, you ain't got to say something for tomorrow. She'd be like, you don't eat leftovers like that.
I think that you're older now, you probably enjoy your grandparents more.
Oh, man.
You'll understand them more. If you
man.
That'd be so
I would, bro. You only, A-side, if I could just go back, just give me just give me a weekend with them, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
just one weekend. Crazy. One weekend. Hey, another fun fact that I'm gonna get. There used to be, right? There used to be a lady across the street, right?
Okay.
And this lady across the street, she used to she was like Miss Parker. You understand what I'm
saying? Right. For sure.
Now check this out, right? Oh boy, we got weirdos in here. Oh, man, where do these people come from, man?
What happened?
I don't know. You know this lady.
From what?
Yeah. Goodbye.
All right. You know that's a dude with a woman picture trying to man. That's
just
definitely a dude with a woman picture for sure.
Sure. So there was a lady across the street that lived directly across the street, right? And this lady, her husband had trans. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Now you're coming in clear.
All right.
Now you're coming in clear.
Her husband had transitioned, right? Like young. And they lived across the street, directly across the street from one another for years. And when I say years, before I was born, years. You understand?
Right.
And so she was single. Her husband transitioned when they were young, before I was born. And so she would, because her kids grew up and they left by the time, I was grown, I was the grandkid, so go figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So she used to ask my grandfather to do things like, oh, can you fix this? Can you fix that? What? Yo. When I say he be sitting there, because he was sitting there, and he had a big basketball belly, A-side.
Yeah.
A big basketball belly, right? And she would sit there and she would, wait, oh, can you do this? Boy, all of a sudden, my grandmother would pop up and be sitting a chair next to him, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, I'm trying
For
to tell
sure.
you, bro.
Yo, before you finish that, it was this we lived in Miami. It was remember I told you I had
South said better stop right there, Blue. Gramps gonna rise from his grave to check you.
Yo, for sure. So this so we were living in some nice apartments down in Miramar, just on the outskirts of Miami, right?
Mm.
So it's like we're downstairs, it's a neighbor upstairs, and it's a neighbor, and it's a neighbor. So the one Latina, so the one Latina family had like moved out, so that apartment was empty, and it was a different family. So it was two sisters, you know what I'm saying, that lived across downstairs and upstairs.
Mm.
So, and there was another sister that moved in, but they used to always ask me to do stuff for them. One of the ladies got so like she was joking, but this is where Pam was like, she kind of went side-eye, right? She was like, hey Pam, we need to borrow, your husband for a second. It's like waters or something upstairs. I wouldn't mind, Evan. But she was like, she literally told Pam this. She said, yeah, you're the only one around here with a husband, so we gotta share him from time to time. Like, yo, I swear to God. I swear to God, I swear to God. I was like, yo,
that's crazy.
And that was rough, boy.
Yo, that's like, wild.
Yo,
man, I know that didn't go over well.
Nah, Pam was like, nah.
You the only one with a husband around here is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. No, but women be thinking like they be saying that. Like if they see stuff. So every time they ask for like waters and stuff like that upstairs, Pam will be right there. She'll be out. She'll find something to do outside. All of a sudden, she got a green thumb. She's just outside.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. You can definitely answer that. She'll tell you that. Mm-hmm.
Yo.
But yeah.
Hold on, let me get that super chat. Salute to my brother Rodell Rose, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. On this in the super chat, had a 75-year-old neighbor who had retired and asked me if he could cut my lawn as well as his, because he wanted to keep busy for free, but I offered him steak and beer just cause. That's love right there.
Man. Shoot. It's out the handyman. Yeah, yo, she said that was wild, man. That was wild.
Unreal.
Like, yo, my uncle said, she said, what? I said, yo, she said that. He was like, nah, boy.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
For sure. That for sure. I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, man. So so back to this, right? So now that's my thing. You understand? We can't say, we can't be out here pushing a false narrative. You understand what I'm saying? And then, when truth is revealed, then we get mad at the truth and say, oh man, Blue, you just paid off. You just compromised. How am I paid off and compromised? Because you told the world that this man is not a sell, that's not a draw. And at the end of the day, all I want to do is see the best fighting the best. Period.
Right.
That's it. I want to see the best fighting the best. Point blank and period.
Right.
It has nothing to do with nothing else. And Devin Haney wants to be the best. He wants to fight the best.
Right.
Period. But y'all rather a narrative be pushed in order to not make the best fight the best.
Did you see what and I meant to send you this, right? So did you see
Kendrell
Bernard Hopkins?
Did he get his shoes took or not? Nah, I don't even know about none of that, man. I ain't all of that.
Did you see when Bernard Hopkins was talking to I want to say it was Fight Hype. I want to say it was Fight Hype. And then, he was like throwing like innuendos to Devin Haney, saying like, yeah, I think fighters, should fight, people in their class and not try to bring other people up just because they superstars, because they way bigger than them, and they should just fight champions in and around the division that they in, and not try to fight people that's smaller than them, not try to fight people from other, so I'm like,
wait, who said that again?
Bernard Hopkins. So I'm like, is it me or that's like a, because they don't like Devin. I said, is it me or that's an innuendo to Devin? Like he's trying to allude to, hint, wink, wink, fighters that like to bring up other fighters that's too small for them, and try to fight them. I'm like, yo, what is this dude talking about? Even Esau Cruz is able to make the move to 140. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think Tank got the talent to beat anybody in and around 35 and 40 if he want to,
Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, well, why don't you just tell your fighter that? Didn't your fighter just not do that? Your fighter just said that he will fight a champion in that division in Devin Haney, and then he pulled out. Like it doesn't make sense. Tell your fighter to do those exact words. To fight people, fight the best competition. There's people that's in your weight division and want to fight you. They want to fight you right now.
Right.
So I just found that real funny because his fighter pulled out to fight Rolly Romero. And I don't know, did they ever talk about him fighting Esau Cruz? Ryan trying to get a fight.
Yeah, he was negotiating to fight Isaac Cruz for sure. And they said Isaac Cruz priced himself out.
But didn't Isaac Cruz just come from 135?
He never even fought at 140.
So wouldn't that contradict what it is that Bernard Hopkins was just saying from his own fighter and the way his fighter moving? Like I was like, this guy here, boy, he hate the Haneys. He do. Mm-hmm. He don't like the Haneys for sure. Bernard Hopkins.
Kendrell is a fool, right? And Kendrell said, did he get his shoes taken or not? I don't know, man. I ain't, all of that is unnecessary. You see, when it starts to venture into all of that type of conversation.
What his shoes taken?
Yeah, so you must not have seen it. So it's the whole thing going viral right now. So Shakur Stevenson's grandfather and trainer, Wally Mosley.
Oh, I was gonna watch that.
Yeah,
I was gonna watch that.
He said that Erickson Lubin slapped Devin Haney and took his sneakers.
Wait, what? He said, wait, what? He said what?
Yeah. He said Erickson Lubin slapped Devin Haney and then took his sneakers.
When?
They must have been younger. They had to be super young, right? And so that's what Kendrell was talking about. So Bill is on live on Instagram, and Devin said it wasn't true, but just like, even if that was the case, as elders, right? Why would you promote that? That don't have nothing to do with boxing. First of all, Lubin is a bigger dude than he is. You understand? Like, I don't know. Kids are kids. You know what I'm saying? Because Lubin is young too. So I think ain't they like this? They're not the same age. I think Lubin is not much older than him. So, I
ain't trying to hear nobody took my main man's shoes, done slapped me, took my main man's shoes, man. No, I ain't trying to hear that.
I don't know if he did or not. So Lubin is like 3 years older than him. So
I don't think so, because that just coming out now. If people knew that'd have been out. But then I can't say that
Lubin is 28, so he's 3 years older than Devin. So let's say I don't know how old they could have been. They was teenagers. So Lubin was 15, that means Devin was 12. You know what I'm saying?
Kendrell.
Or if Lubin was 18, Devin Haney was 15. You know what I'm saying? But that's never condoned. Where do they condone that at? You understand what I'm saying? Like what does that have to do with the sport of boxing?
See,
then and then he was saying that Devin should go up and fight Lubin after the man slapped you, and took your sneakers. You understand? No, Kendrell, it is. But the thing is, like, entertainment value, but like, bro,
but
like,
it's the type of entertainment too. Like that,
right.
it's like it's certain things you don't want.
And it's elders. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, he's an elder. So again, that goes back to like my grandfather. Imagine my grandfather saying something like that. Because Wally Mosley's older than me, and I'm a grandfather. So go figure. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
how to feel about that one, bro. Like, because it's a double-edged sword for me, right? If it is a lie, now I'm looking at Wally in a different light. Because I always held him in a certain light. Like, dang, he seemed like a thorough dude. I don't know.
It was weird to me to see him even say that, because
you know who he remind me of? I've never met either one of them. It's just that the type of energy he remind me of. he remind me of Bozy Ennis a little bit, like how he carry himself. You know what I'm saying? Respected. Like he just seemed like that, like a very thorough dude. Very, you know what I'm saying? A very stoic dude. So it's a double-edged sword. If it's true, I'm like, dang, like somebody slapped, you know what I'm saying? And then took his shoes. You know what I'm saying? What type of water Devin was in? One, and then two, I'm like, if he lying, I'm like, I gotta look at you different now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, why would you lie about something like that? What's the motive now? Like,
and that's the thing. Like, I'm just DF. What's up, family? It just it don't even fit. Like, I can see it. To me, it doesn't fit. You understand? Like, if he said that Shakur did that to Devin and they have a rivalry, okay, right? They have a rivalry. They the same age. It fits. Like, Lubin is older. He's bigger. Like, what are we talking about? You understand? Devin was fighting at 130, 135. Lubin, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? That's like saying Jamel Charlo. He fighting the same weight class as Jamel Charlo. Like, how is that even a thing? You understand? Like,
yeah.
I don't get it. I mean,
I'm just saying, Blue, he's just gonna have to get beat up. You know, that's just how it's gonna have to be, boy. He's got to get beat up, boy.
Yeah.
I'm not. Some knocks you just gotta walk away with. Some of them black eyes and some of them, he's just gotta get beat up.
Ain't nobody taking my shoes.
Yeah, and then slap. Okay, all right, yeah. You just got to wear that. Hey,
ain't nobody taking my shoes.
Yeah, I was about to say something just now, man. Kendra, I was about to say, like, nah, boy.
Nah, ain't nobody taking my shoes, bro.
I go home, I tell a story. That dude can fight. Hey, I ain't let him do it. That dude can fight. He took him. I ain't let him do it.
Can't have my shoes, bro.
For sure, that boy. I ain't let you.
Can't give you those.
For sure. Like not like anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, he's taking something from you.
Nah.
But you know how dudes are. Like, some dudes are real grimy, right? They'll mix and match a story. So some dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because Devin to me seemed pretty privileged growing up as far as money wise. Like, Bill seemed as if he kept up with Dev. You see what I'm saying? Dev could have probably gave somebody some shoes. You see what I'm saying? Because he seemed like he had access. And you know, people will make up stories. People will make up. So I've seen people make up stories. Oh, you know, I took these from such and such. Like, you know, and then you ask the person, you know what I'm saying? No, I gave him the shoes. You know what I mean? But just for no reason. I'm not saying Erickson Lubin is lying or anybody is lying, but I'm just saying there has been situations like that where people just over embellish with stories. So I haven't the slightest idea where the story goes. I'm not with that. You know, if Wally is making up some story or somebody made up a story and told him and he's telling the embellished version of the story that never happened, and I'm not with the other side. You know, Devin just would have to walk home with some black eyes or something like that. You can't just let nobody just, you know what I mean? You can't let nobody, certain things you just can't, you know what I mean? And you're going to have to walk home with black eyes every time too, because if he beat you up the first time, he probably
Can't have my cornbread.
It got to be resistance. It have to be each and every time.
Nah.
And
Yeah, I don't know.
Kendra joined.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that came from, man.
Yeah, that's wild to me. I don't even know how to no, when there's a disagreement, don't matter where we're from. Don't matter where we're from. Yeah, for sure. TR, you're right. No matter where you're from, yeah. Let's just be honest. Some places are rougher than others. And if they hear that you
1000%.
and
It just came out of nowhere, left field for me. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, Tia, you can't have my shoes, man. That's like the ultimate disrespect. Like you can't have those. But no. So that's what Kendrell was talking about.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. So that Bill was on. I didn't even hear what Bill was. I was trying to listen, but I couldn't hear what he was saying.
I don't know how I missed that, and it's funny too. I was going to ride out to listen to Ali because I'm going to Miami in the morning. So I was going to go to Miami in the morning. I was like, you know what? I'm listening to this. What's up, Hacho? How you feeling? Yeah, I was going to listen to that in the morning because I seen it was like 3 hours though, right, on Mill City Boxing. I don't know if he was on for 3 hours or was the interview shorter than that.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, because that 3 hours, that was intimidating. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was.
Yeah, 3 hours is a long time, bro.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I used to watch a lot of Joe Rogan stuff. It was 2 and 3 hours, but I don't think I got that type of tolerance.
I watch it in pieces.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah, all of it.
I like to consume it in pieces now.
Mm.
Now I do. Yeah, but before, whenever I was doing like something on the computer or something like, it was easier to pass the time. Whenever and then you want something with long stretches, so you got to keep stopping.
Let me put
the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in.
Yeah, you put the link in the chat.
We got super sidetracked. I don't even know how we got sidetracked.
Nah, you had ended up saying that we spoke about Tank and it being hard for him to leave the PBC because it had done so much for him. And I said, right. And I wanted to tie that into it. Matter of fact, I'm glad you brought me back here. Like you see how hard that transition was for you to leave your jobs, right? For all those years, all 3 of them, right? It was so hard for you to leave those jobs. Now imagine what that must feel like from someone who comes from, some type of group home or something like that, foster home, or I don't know, to the point where he had to stay with his grandma. He comes from the streets, he comes from the slums. That's true enough, right? And then these people have guided him and done right by him for the most part to get him to become where he is now. Imagine what that must feel like to go against them. Now, take into consideration of your own experience with your job and leaving it and what that felt like at the time, what type of detachment you had to make, right? What would that feel like to Tank? So that's why I kind of give him some grace with the Leonard Ellaby and Floyd situation. But here's the thing, right? As you look back on your life right now and you see the type of life you live, and trust me, I know what time Blue get up. Blue is free as a bird. I'm telling you right now. Would you trade? Would you ever go back? Now I know you can go back because I know what type of hustler you is. You can. You have the ability. But would you ever, trade? Would you ever trade for the security of your previous life? No, right?
No.
So that can be the difference between him having legacy fights and being an all-time great. You see what I'm saying? But it may come with some sort of sacrifice that will feel impossible to him right now to make. But if he do those things and become, the true face of boxing because Canelo Alvarez is on his way out, right? Let's just face it. At the end of 30 and around 40 and 50, will he be able to say, I made the right decision. I'm glad I made that decision. I can live with this. This is my legacy and it's etched in stone. That's what I wanted to tie back to.
Yeah, see, so my thing is this, right? It's slightly different for the simple fact that he can do a one-off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's completely like stepping away. You understand? Like they still involved. You understand what I'm saying? If he goes and fights, let's say he goes to Saudi and he fights over there against Devin. Well, Allen and the PBC still gonna be involved.
Family.
So, what's up, family? they still gonna be involved. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like he's completely stepping away. And so it's not again, the motto is still gonna be the same because let's say he fights Devin Haney. Tara Purvis, peace and blessings, queen. So let's say he fights Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia for that money, right? He's still going to be with the PBC. You understand? So it's not a life change. It's not a complete, and then after that, it's just a one-off. So he's not signing a 10-fight deal and leaving Al Heyman's motto and Floyd Mayweather's motto. No, it's just a go get this bag from an investor is all that is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hey,
to give you an example, for me, it's equivalent to this. When I was working in a hospital as a nurse, you could do volunteer work, or sometimes due to the fact that we had connections with other hospitals, sometimes they would, hey, do you mind going if they need help, to go over there and help them out? They're gonna pay you triple the time. You understand what I'm saying? Triple time for every hour. So it's not that now. I'm accustomed. I always say this, and I'll tell you guys this: familiarity is stronger than love. Asa, I tell you that familiarity is stronger than love. You understand? Comfortability is stronger than anything. Being comfortable, and being familiar will prevent you from doing other things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so,
hey, there you go.
And so look at Kendall.
There you go. Hey, he had to get in his uniform today to let her know who's in charge.
Yeah.
You better take me off speaker. I'm gonna get you in trouble tonight, man. Just take me off speaker, man.
Facts.
Put your Bluetooth headphones in, man.
Facts.
Hey, Blue, you gonna help your man find his shoes so we can make the fight at 140, man? I'm coming with it. You gonna help your man find his shoes so we can make the fight at 140?
That whole situation is, how did it even come to that? Like, did anybody see the interview in its totality to see how that was even a thing? Like, what made him come to that? Like,
but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch the interview. I just seen Shakur saying that it was true. I saw it all on Twitter though. I seen Devin tweet about it. I seen Bill.
Wait, what happened?
And how old was Devin when this took place?
Let me see.
But they don't care. They gonna be on me, bro. Folk gonna be on me. Shine gonna be.
Nah, I ain't. Hey, listen.
They gonna be on me. They gonna be like, yo, ASAP.
Hey, man.
Yo, I'm gonna have to defend. I'm gonna have to defend them. Like,
I'm not gonna. Especially if he was a kid, I'd be a clown to troll somebody like that. But
man.
The best of the best, he got took down. I mean, man.
You gotta take that fight, folks. You have to. Like,
bro, when this supposedly happened, like, how old was he, man?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's wild.
Because let's say he was 15, Lubin is 18, and a bigger dude, like, ain't nothing cool about that. That's a senior.
I ain't gonna lie, Blue. When I was 15, I was boxing 18-year-olds. So
yeah. But you know what I'm saying, like what was, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing cool about that. Like,
no, from Lubin is not cool, but a lot of times,
if it was Shakur, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right,
he definitely got a thump. No, he definitely got a thumb. He your side.
Either which way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, to brag about it, what kind of points do you get for that? None.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 18 and I'm taking a 15-year-old kid sneakers and slapping him. Like, what? Really? You know what I'm saying? When I was 18, see, my friends will tell you how I grew up. Bro, I wanted to. Bro, the weak is corny. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 18, I'm not looking to to have no altercations or doing nothing with nobody that's 15.
Hey, Blue,
You know?
when was the Olympic training? When was that? How old was Devin then?
Olympic training?
Yeah, they saying it happened at the Olympic. Oh, I'm so sorry. They saying it happened at the Olympic training center.
Well, he couldn't even qualify or something like that because he was too young.
Yeah, they saying that's when it happened. They saying it happened at the Olympic training center.
That was
2016.
2016.
Yeah, like that's like 2016. Yeah. So Devin was.
Oh, it was one in 20 though too. I forgot. It's 2016 and 20.
No, Devin was like
It wasn't 2020.
He was about 16, 17.
Yeah, it wasn't the 20. It was 2016.
Yeah. So 2016. So then he was
17, probably.
That's almost 10 years. So he was like 15, 16.
Yeah, it was like 15 to 16.
That's 7, almost 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And Devin, what, 25?
He 25. So he was
17.
16.
He was 17.
Yeah,
He was 17?
Yeah, and Lubin was 20 years old. Like
hey man, I looked up tonight, man. I looked up tonight. The wife, she done went out to get me something to eat because I had a jump tonight. I had an airborne jump tonight. Shit, she was like, "Baby, you tired?" She was like, "You tired, baby?" She's like, "I'm gonna go get you some food." I'm like, "All right, cool."
You jumped? You did the jump tonight? You jumped?
Yeah, we had an airborne jump tonight. We had an airborne operation tonight, man. I hit that ground so hard.
Hey, how was it?
How cool. Was it?
Man, look, it's like the best way to describe it. You know, like when you on a swing set at a school, and like you swing up to the highest point, you jump off.
Yeah.
Like that's how it feels when you land. But man, I hit that jump so hard. Like the crazy part about it, when you hit the ground and then the wind blowing and dragging, so you drag it, that thing dragged me by 40 feet. I'm like, damn, man, I had to get it, wrap it up. And baby, she like, yeah, you look like you hurt, baby. I was like, yeah, I don't feel like going to get something to eat.
He making up, and he making up, man.
He was trying to time it. Hold on, Blue gonna be coming on. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Hey, the other night, when she walked in, I was like, damn, baby, where you got here?
Hey, you know what's so funny? Hey, I just can hear him. I just can hear him telling her, hey, she asked him, baby, what's wrong? He say spinal.
Spinal. I broke my back. I broke my back.
What'd you break in your back?
Spinal.
Hey, man,
man.
Hey,
you got ask your wife what she doing in her own house. I'm like, hey, baby, what you got here?
Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, man. So go around the room, man. Well, what's your thoughts on this?
I'm about to ask, what do you guys think about the 7,000 roughly pay-per-views that Ryan Garcia had sold?
No.
Not pay-per-views. Sorry about that. Tickets. I've been hearing pay-per-views for so long. 7,000 tickets Ryan sold in his venue. Roughly what? 30, I want to say in between $30 to $500 from the lowest seat to the highest seat. And Devin had outperformed him by more than double, right? Because how packed was the venue for Devin? Was it 15,000, 16, 17,
15 to 16,000?
15, 16,000. That's more than double what Ryan Garcia. Now, I want you guys to take into consideration Ryan Garcia just tried to clown Devin and saying that you can keep the fight with those 30,000
you ain't got to swear.
You just did.
It's already.
No, I ain't swaying nothing. I'm putting it into context. So, when somebody talk like that, you got to be able to back your numbers up. You got to be able to be a big dog with your numbers.
The only thing, I said, as soon as Blue said it, the only thing I said in the chat, I was like, that's kind of ridiculous because we got a real big Hispanic community here in Houston. Houston and Shine, they got a real big Hispanic community in San Antonio. I heard the fight was going to be in San Antonio at first. His fight ended up being right here in Houston, Texas. If you go to Houston Astros game, you're gonna see a bunch of Hispanics and things like that. So it's well known that we got a big Hispanic community. For him to only sell 7,000 tickets, and while I was watching his fight, I saw a lot of empty seats in the Toyota Center. So I mean, it just goes to show that Devin is a bigger star than what he is. And I've been saying that man is a car salesman. He made us think that he was the one that sold the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And even if he did, maybe somebody just wanted to see the pretty boy get punched on. You know, he was doing good on Instagram and stuff like that before he got exposed. All his videos and stuff like that was going up. Had all the little young girls and boys up under his pictures, hyping them up, dropping pink hearts and all types of stuff. And now they dropping nothing, obviously, on the tickets. So, I mean, that's what it is. He's not a draw.
That's
He's
wild,
just a talker.
man. That is wild. Sean, what you got? What you think about Ryan Garcia selling out 7,000?
7,000 is
7,000.
I didn't expect that. I really think it would have did better if the fight wasn't in San Antonio like it was supposed to be initially. I just feel like the timing of that fight was just bad. At the same time, it was a lot going on around there. What was that, like end of December, right?
No, it was December 2nd. The beginning, December 2nd.
Beginning of December. Yeah, like it was. I don't know. The promotion was just bad to me. But he's never been a star like that, really, to me in my eyes. Like he's never been like someone that was a household name for boxing. It was more so of what he's doing around. Like he's doing videos and stuff with boxing, but I never looked at him like a household name. Like, yeah, every time Ryan Garcia fight, he gonna sell out. I never looked at him like that. So, but 7,000 is very minimal.
Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, brother in the super chat, dropping that hundo on this in the super chat. He said, "Fee 4K hundo."
That cheese, man.
That was clever.
Hey, Blue.
Hey, cheese. I had I looked at that video you had.
One second. Hey, Todd. Context and perspective, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on this in the super chat. Ryan gets a lot of love for his social media, but he struggles to sell out without Tank. What boxing audience does Ryan really have? Exactly.
He's stealing fans.
Exactly.
He's borrowing fan. He rent a fan. That's what we're gonna call it.
Exactly.
Rent a fan.
Go ahead.
Hey, Cheese, I was just telling Cheese I had looked at that video. He had told me to look at with Dave Chappelle and D. Ray on stage going back and forth with each other. It was kind of hard to hear. It was on MREC TV. It was hard to hear. So I had to play it back a couple of times. I thought the points was interesting. I'll talk to him.
Shout out to my brother MREC TV.
But go ahead. Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry, man. I cut you off.
No, I was done.
Oh. What you say, Sean?
Yeah, I ain't even hear what you said.
I just said I didn't really have much on it. Like I ain't really look at him like a star like that. So I'm not really surprised that he only sold 7K. He's not a household name to me in boxing.
So he's the face of boxing, Sean. You can't talk like that.
You can't talk like that. It's crazy.
There's only one face of boxing, and that's not him. It's not him.
Who the face of boxing, Sean?
Me.
Bro, Sean and Al Haney got the same amount of pictures. I bet nobody know what Sean. Yo, Blue for the last 6 months didn't know what was on Sean. Didn't know what was on Sean like picture thing for sure.
His profile.
Sean hide in plain sight.
For sure.
Hey, Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
Nah, what you got on the topic, Doug?
As far as Ryan Garcia sales?
Yeah, 7,140 and 54, I believe. That's off memory. I don't know.
think they ain't really put no promotion into the fight. Like
They didn't.
I believe that. I believe, man, a lot of fights can do better if it's all about the promotion team you got behind it. Like if you promote the fight right, I think it'll sell better. Like far as with him and Tank, he put the false narrative and gave people false hope that this might be the fight that Tank lose. Like, people was thinking that he could actually, throw in a lucky hook and might clip Tank. So some people was running with that. You had people like Timothy Bradley that was running with that, putting it out there, helping him put it out there too. So, a lot of people watched that fight just to see if Tank was going to lose or he's going to struggle with him. So it's all about promotion. Like, it wasn't nothing put into that fight when he just fought.
Hey, real quick, didn't he had fought in Houston or No, he fought in San Antonio before, right? Against Tago.
Or maybe with Tago.
Wasn't that in San Antonio? I think that was in San Antonio. And I don't know if it was pay-per-view or not, but I wonder if he did better then or now. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna look it up.
Hey, Blue. Didn't Ryan fight in LA?
Yep.
So that was his homecoming fight, right?
Yeah, and he fought against Emmanuel Tagle.
Okay, so and he did terrible with the ticket sales then, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So
what
it's
was
like
his ticket sales?
Huh?
Probably less than this.
What was his ticket sales?
For that fight? I don't even know.
I think it was like around 5,000. I could be wrong, but I think it was
no.
around 5,000.
No, see, that's why I bring it up because he actually did better. It was 12,000. He did 12,000 ticket sales against Tago.
It makes sense. That was in his home. That was in his hometown.
I mean, even with that, right? Because my bad, Blue.
But no, check this out. But there's still LA is a bigger market than San Francisco.
It is.
And he's supposed to be 4 times the star that Devin Haney is. But even when he fought in LA, Devin Haney still outdid him there.
Right.
Not 4 times. Blue, you just been disrespectful.
No,
Blue. He's the face about. He's not 4 times better than Devin. He's the face
of boxing.
Put some respect on his name.
No, it wasn't in Cali. It was in San Antonio. Like I thought.
Which one?
No, he had a homecoming fight.
No, he had a fight. He fought Emmanuel Tagle. Or one of those fights he fought.
No, it was Fortuna, right? Wasn't it Fortuna?
Yeah. Fortuna.
No, it was Fortuna.
He fought Tago in San Antonio, and he did 12K. That's what I was thinking. Like he actually did better before this fight.
Oh, he fought Tago. Okay, so who he fought in LA then? Was that Fortuna?
I think that was Javier Fortuna.
That was Fortuna. That's an even bigger name.
Let me see.
Right. But my point is like, okay, so what was the numbers on that fight, Blue?
What the Fortuna?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know.
I mean, but I vaguely remember you talking about it. You were saying like it wasn't sold out, like they had to like lower the ticket prices or whatever.
Right.
So, but my thing
Fonseca
is
in California too.
He fought Conseco?
Fonseca,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is
he fought him in California. He fought both of them in California.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if Devin having a homecoming fight and what they originally allotted 15,000 seats, but the more promotion that the fight getting and the closer to get to the fight date, they have to open up more seats because it originally wasn't 16,000. So they had to open up more seats. So the simple fact, if me and if I'm a rapper and it's one of us on here a rapper, and we go to my hometown Jacksonville and they got 10,000 seats for me, but I only sell 9,000. But then if you rapping Blue and they gotta expand to 10,000 out to like 16,000, that's proof that you're a bigger star than me. And I mean, like I said, like I still stand on what I said. Like Floyd, he's still my favorite fighter of all time, like one of my top 3 favorite fighters of all time. But I think the way he's advising these fighters now, it's some sucker stuff because you're talking them out of the big fights and then you're lying to Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. He
Like,
lied to him and then talked him out of a big. Like, imagine if, and hypothetically speaking, imagine if he'd have beat Devin Haney. He really would have. That would have put him on the map.
oh yeah,
He talked him out of that.
I
oh
think
yeah,
my thoughts on that though. I think that Floyd was really trying to preserve his career because he know that Devin will make him look silly, and then he Devin will make him look silly. He ends up losing. Then what? Then where does he go from there?
Hey, I agree with that.
Who's his next big payday? So I think what Floyd was trying to do is just give him a different route, try to get him 2 fights, try to get him better, and get him consistently in the ring, and then jump into something with Devin because Devin might be his last biggest payday.
right. So let me ask you this.
Hold on 1 second, great brother. Let me get these super chat. Salute to the great brother, Charles Edward Cheese. Back in the super chat, dropping a $100 on us in the super chat. He said, "Where band up at? We still big stepping. Change gonna come. Spence stopping Bud. I bet that. Shout out Blue dropping the inspiration. Oh yeah, A-side. D-Ray was fitting to do something, and that dude and that ninja M-Rec kept screaming facts. Aside, facts aside, it was interesting.
Yeah. I was able to hear Cheese. I was able to hear points from you guys, but the audio just wasn't good. I mean, the crowd, it was a mixture of different things.
Here you go, Cheese. Here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Hey, Blue, tell Cheese he going to give me something. You going to give me something, Cheese? Because your boy EJ, you know what I mean? I heard all this, what he was going to do. You know what I mean? How he was going to do it. What, you know what I mean? What Bud was going to do if he did it like that. Now everybody ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so, you know what I mean? I had to drop that little question.
Hey, you willing to bet, Cheese?
Hey, look, we're going to have to cap off how much we betting Cheese.
Yeah, you ain't lying, boy, because if EJ bets around and
pull it off. Because Cheese going to hey, Cheese going to end up taking my name.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you know what I had to say on this little Ryan thing.
Hold on one second, nephew. Salute to the great brother Charles Edward Cheese, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that 1 deuce Trey 4 in the super chat on us. Salute to my brother Cheese.
That's not bad. That wasn't bad. I thought that I was like, all right, you gotta come up with something snappy. You gotta be quick.
He said, yeah, ninja. Yeah. Look. Here you go again. Look, here you go again. Salute to the great brother.
He ain't coughing, Blue. Go ahead, Blue. Blue making up coughs.
Yo, bro. How do I even say this number?
Ocho. No, it ain't. I'm tripping.
Nah, hey, man. Hold on. Wait. Hold
on. Dropping that. Se siente. Nope. I said that wrong.
It sounds good. Why ain't you just go with it? Like
Siente.
Things like you should just went with it with confidence.
They say you should went with confidence. I said all wrong.
Yo, you have to check with him.
No, I got one for him. Shout out to my brother Charles Edward Cheese dropping $7.66 on the
That was
he made Blue straighten up. He made $7.66. We appreciate you.
Jeez, you stumped me. You got me with that one, bro.
Nah, he got you.
You got me with that one. You got me with that one.
You finally got him. You
finally got him.
Hey, son.
Yep.
Hey, so let me ask you this and get your opinion. So do you think that Floyd probably diverted the fight with Ryan and Devin, so that way when Ryan is out of his contract with Oscar, he could sign him to Mayweather promotion and then have Mayweather promotion put on the fight between him and Rolly.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I believe that.
Okay.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I believe that. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Yo,
you were speaking right before. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I was saying with that, what happened to the real? And I know that they be going back and forth, but 9 times out of 10, from what I've been seeing off this, they be going back and forth online, bro. But what happened to the real deal trash talking in boxing? Like, for real. Like, even when they trash talk, they be like, "Oh, he's a good fighter." What I mean by it is like, who is the villain right now? Who is the villain? You know what I mean? We need to have a villain for the fans to root for. A villain and a hero. See, this is why this is why the UFC does amazing with its fights, no matter who it is, because they be in there just talk. Now they can back it up too, but they be in there talking, and they be going back and forth. There's always a villain, no matter what. There's always a villain. Right now, we don't even got a villain. Everybody's a nice guy. Everybody's a fighter. Everybody's fighting somebody to build somebody up and make this other guy look good. Nah, bro, we need somebody to look you in your face and tell you, bro, you're trash.
Don't even come in here with all that. Nope, I was just getting off anyway. Chill out. I was going to.
Hey, the way he got, he getting drunk right now. Yo, he getting drunk. No I thought you said your back hurt. He said you're gonna be laying down. You still in your uniform. Hey, 1,000%, band up. I do agree with you. That's Charles Edward Cheese in the building. Salute Charles Edward Cheese in the building with, I'm just say $30. All right, Blue is the cool one. I fit right in my square with $30 in the super chat. He say, OFL. Let me get my change. Well, I'm thinking he probably sent a previous super chat, so that would be what, $22.33. Somebody check me if I'm right, man. Somebody check me if I'm right. Salute the Charles Edward Cheese in the building. He out here giving us hard tasks and stumping Blue with the numbers. So nah, Bando, I definitely believe that there needs to be a villain. But who do you think will be who do you think will make a great villain in this era of boxers? Like, people had that era where, Floyd Mayweather was the villain and he played it well. Who do you think can play the best villain in this era and why? That's a good question. That's a question
as far as cachet, and talk.
Go ahead.
I think Keith got some of the best talk, but he's old. You know what I mean? So I think
to play the best villain of this era.
No, look, but he's old. That's why it might not work out. But up and coming, if he started now, I think Frank Martin could be perfect.
You got Frank Martin that can play a villain in this era.
Frank Martin.
Right now, all right. We'll say who we disagree with. Once we all done. But who do you got? Who you got being the best? Who can make the best villain? Right now as a boxer, the personality will fit in this era. Who?
I gotta pick one.
Yeah, just one. That's what make it fun. You can't pick too many.
It's hard. That's hard.
You can't pick too many.
Because I got between my favorite fighter and Sean's favorite fighter. Those are two most.
I already got. I got one of those.
All right, so I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go with Boots.
Boots? As a villain?
Man, Boots got a laid back demeanor.
Listen, the best. Okay, I'm gonna give you the best. Wait. We got the best villain in boxing right now. Nobody paying attention. Nobody paying attention to it all the time though. It's Bud Crawford.
No, it got to be from this era though. Like, Bud can make an excellent villain. He
already is the villain though. I thought we were saying.
Nate, who is the best villain, or who can be the best villain?
Who can be the best villain in this era? Who personality can fit? You know what I'm saying? Who can be the villain in this era? Floyd was a bad boy. He was.
I can't say Tank because he don't talk enough. He only tweet every now and then. So I'm gonna say. Yeah,
Shakur. I want to say Tank.
I'm gonna say Shakur.
Oh, okay. Who you say? Sean?
Y'all already know who I'm gonna go with, but I ain't even gonna go with him. Okay, I'm not gonna be
Oh,
predictable.
they said T.O. That's a good one.
Yeah,
They said
T.O. the best
T.O.
man.
They said
That's
that's
easy,
a good
man.
one. I forgot that one.
How the hell y'all ain't say T.O.,
I'm
man?
thinking.
T.O. the best villain right now.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm thinking Shakur can make the best villain.
Man, T.O. the best villain by far,
Hey,
man.
Kendall.
T.O. is a good villain.
Who do you think can make?
I
Okay,
didn't even get to go.
You say y'all already know.
Yeah, I said y'all already know who I would go with, but I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna pick him. I'm gonna go something different.
Oh, go. Do you think?
Okay, so I got two names. One, I got Keyshawn, and I got Shushu.
That's a good one.
I got Shushu. I think Shushu
No.
would be an amazing villain too. Cause when it look, let me tell you why. Shushu is nice when it comes to reporters and people who's not in the game or people that he respect. But when this come fight day, y'all watch Shushu weigh-ins, man, he be looking like Bud up there. I'm telling you.
Man, I like Keyshawn, but I don't know about it. I like Keyshawn.
All right, I'm gonna show you.
Kendall, who you got as the new generation who can make for the villain, the bad boy in boxing? Everybody love to hate.
In my opinion, it's 3 people that can do it. It's Keyshawn, Shakur, and Ennis. He could do it if he just talked more. Like if he just start going out there just talking his shit, like
who?
Ennis,
Boots.
You gotta pick one. I don't know why they picking Boots. You gotta pick one. So that you gotta
if I gotta pick out of all of them, I gotta go with Keyshawn. Keyshawn.
Keyshawn is menacing. I didn't even think about that. He's very menacing. Yeah. So Dub, you got T.O. Break that down. Break T.O. down. Why you say that, Dub?
Man, because he first off he say anything out of his mouth. Everybody hates him. Like now at first, like Mike Chris Colbert was a villain, then he started losing. Gary Russell was a villain, then he left boxing for a minute. Like T.O. and Caleb Plant.
You think Caleb Plant?
Yeah, Caleb Plant used to be a villain.
Caleb Plant.
Hold that thought, y'all. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, back in the building, back in the super chat, dropping the 3/4 of a half a hundo on us in the super chat. He said, rolling on the floor laughing, let me get my change. Give me my change.
Oh.
Give me my change. Go ahead, Dub. Sorry about that.
So Dub was explaining. Hold on. So Dub.
Yeah.
You breaking down T.O. Why you think T.O. can make for a great villain? I'm with you on this, Dub, by the way. I didn't even think about that.
First he say whatever come to mind. He be lying like I don't know what. He be making up stuff. But he don't care who he talk about. Like he go on anybody. He don't really be having. He really have no picks with it. He just get on there and just when he get an interview, he just gets going on people.
So Paul, why do you? Go ahead.
He really like he gone off himself. Like he think that he don't think he lost. Like he think like he be delusional, but he just go on there and say whatever come on his mind. Like he don't be biting his tongue. He just go in there and say anything.
Oh, why you say?
You said why I say Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant used to be a villain. You gotta go back before he started getting humble.
But that's not this. Era. We was talking about the newer era of boxers, because it's gonna be longer. They're about to they up in age. That's why I ain't even have Bud in there, because I'd have Bud as my number one for sure. I'd have Bud as my number one. But now we was talking about the new era.
I say sure. If you say Bud, I say Gray Russell was a bigger. He was a bigger villain than he was. Gray Russell, you got go back and pull his name up. Gray Russell was beefing with everybody. He be with Terrence Marshall.
That's a good one. Now, Dub, you got some good call outs, Dub. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, Doug got some good call. I didn't even think about Gary Russell.
He went on people's fathers. He said he stole Bud at the Olympics. He went on Chris Colbert, told Chris Colbert he'd smack him.
Town, they gotta be somebody younger than Bud, bro. Bud on his way out the door.
No, it's not Bud. It's not Bud. He was just saying that for an example. Hey, Fo, why you pick Shakur? Break down Shakur.
Nobody can touch him. And that's what frustrates people when you can't touch a man, and then he talk on top of it. The picture of him in the ring with Devin Haney is a prime example of that. He jumping in the ring to call some of the best dudes out, and you can just see the little gremlin look on his face. He up there and he ready. So it's kind of like Floyd. Nobody could really touch Floyd. His defense was impeccable, and then he was able to touch them. And then he just said a little bit, and a little bit of him is actually saying a lot to other fighters. They don't like it. So then they come out and they start giving them nicknames, Shakur Twitterson and all types of stuff like that. That don't do nothing but make it worse. Then he gonna get in the ring, he gonna do something worse to you. You really ain't gonna be able to touch him. Then he probably gonna outbox you on top of that. That's gonna drive it up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna drive it up even more. So I don't know, it's just that simple for me. His skills, and then just the little tweeting that he do. Like, prime example, with the Devin Haney situation. He didn't have to say nothing. I mean, I didn't even know that was Shakur people that was up there talking. What was that? Y'all say that was his uncle or something like that? I didn't even know that was Shakur uncle up there talking about Devin got slapped with the shoes. And where was Shakur? Nah, bro, hold on. I wasn't saying that to be funny. I'm bringing up the situation.
Hold on, wait. Let's clear this up. Slap with the shoes is crazy.
Okay, slap for the shoes. Slap for the shoes.
God, dog, man. The story just keeps getting worse.
Like I'm cracking jokes. I'm not cracking jokes. Bill, I'm not cracking jokes. When you see this, I'm not cracking jokes. Look, check me out. That Shakur is right in the mix. Basically saying, yeah, that shit true, bro. So it's kind of like, everybody sitting back like, for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that simple for me.
He's a Shakur instigator. And my wife let me get back on. She was like,
that's the perfect word. He's a little instigator, bro.
Yeah. And my wife let me get back on. She was like, I ain't got time for this shit tonight. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Side.
You won, Kendall. That's all that matters. You won.
The video you got Haney them saying they going up to 40. That's another example. The stuff he do.
What happened? Fo throwing shots right now. Go ahead, Doug.
Hey, you know what I think? You know, I think though it got some. I don't know if he got his shoes to him, but it got some truth to him. Because out of all fighters, why they just name him though? Like, why they just up and make up a story and name him? Like, out of all people.
Are you talking about with Haney?
Why they say Lubin did it? Like, why they say somebody else did it? Like,
no, it could. No, it could. No, it could very well be true. Did you hear my response to that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. Like, he got his shoes to whatever, but they might have an altercation. Something might have happened.
I'm saying. Did you hear my response to that?
What? You said you asked was it a fact? You asked me first. You asked where it came from. You asked was it true? That's why I say it must have some truth to it because
I said something. So I said the story could be true, but if it's not true, it's three different things I said. If it's not true, then that means Wally is lying, and in my mind, I'm saying why would he lie about something like that? It'll make me look at him crazy, unless the story isn't true, but he heard an untrue story that he's repeating on him. Lubin could be making it up. I don't know why he's making it up, or he embellishing the story for whatever reason. Or it could 100% be true. And in that case, Devin got to just stand on business.
I thought Lubin ain't come out with it yet first though. I thought
he just gonna have to, huh? Now I was saying that he just gonna have to go home with a black eye and some bust lips that day, because you just can't let nobody just take your shoes like that. You gonna have to stand on. No, for real, man. Like you gotta tell me something. Like
hey, I thought somebody else came up with the story first though. Lubin came up with it first.
I don't know who came up with the story, but if it's true, I don't care what. Like if somebody slapped you or got off on you, something like that can happen. but somebody taking your shoes and you just sit like you just paint this picture of that let me tell you what I see when I see this. And Devin is my favorite fighter. Devin, my main man. I love Bill. I love
Hey, you see Ran for Friday? You see Ran for Friday? He gonna cry the car.
No. So this is what I see, right? I just see Devin, like seriously, like if this story is like this is how they trying to make it seem. I just seen Devin just came back from sparring. You know what I'm saying? They probably was talking some stuff in the match. The bench they sitting on is wooden in my mind for some reason. I don't know why. Devin got his shoes in his bag, and the dude didn't like what Devin say. He go over there, slap him, and then take his shoes and walk off, and Devin holding his cheek. I'm like, it's no way that happened like that. It's no way. There's no way that happened like that. Like, I don't know if somebody lying, but I know it had to be some business that should have been stood upon if it did happen, for sure. For sure.
I mean, they ain't believe Gary stole Terrence Crawford until a lot of people start coming out with the story.
I mean, hey man, it could very well be true. What did Terrence Crawford do after that?
They broke it up.
Did Gary walk off like Will Smith off the stage? I mean, like this is what I'm saying. I want to know. I'm just saying. I just want to know the context, right?
Nah, they said they broke it up. People broke it up.
It's crazy, A-side.
Yo, I'm just saying. I just want to know. You know what I mean? I just want to know, how did this slap go? What happened before?
I did see Bud get on video and said that he'll break bro neck. I did see him say that. Who said?
Oh,
Bud said that. Bud was riding in the car pissed. Bud was like, "I'll break his neck." Bud was talking crazy.
Oh, I thought you said Shakur said.
Man, if a dude punch you in the face and you ain't get to get back out, you be saying that too. I be saying more than that.
No, I thought he said Shakur said that he'll break Bud neck. I was like,
nah. Bud said that when he went live. He went live
making it 10 feet. You get off me. You get off on me. You ain't making it 10 feet. Period. I ain't finna be on video talking about it later on. I'll be making videos about you. Okay, all right.
Ain't nobody slapped you, bro. You just took yourself there. And you put yourself in dead for shoes for no reason. Like he's like, I don't even like Lucas. I don't like Lucas.
Oh, we gonna catch him at midnight. In all black with leg pipes, bro, in the parking lot. And we gonna put them leg warmers on them.
Well, I myself, A-side, I'm formally divesting myself from all criminal activities and parties involved.
It's only criminal if you get caught. It's only criminal if you get caught.
You better tell him. You better tell him.
Hey, I am
the ringleader.
This has been tonight's show. You right? Yeah. So let's just move forward. Who do you guys want to see if Tank was to fight Frank Martin? Who would you guys want to see Shakur face? In a matchup in the 135-pound division while that fight has been taken care of, because he can't fight Frank Martin. Who would be a great opponent for Shakur to fight? Because I really don't want to see him versus Navarrete. I'm just not interested in it.
I want to see him fight Lomachenko. I want to see him get his
But remember, Loma is with Loma and George Kambosos is going to be fighting.
Oh, that's right.
So who would like would a fight with him and El Rayo suffice more than a rematch of De Los Santos?
No.
That was a sneaky good fight you just said that, my boy.
With what? With El Rayo? Why do you think that's a good fight? Break it down.
I mean, come on. I don't know. That's a good fight.
You think that's a good fight with El Rayo and Shakur? For Shakur? Why?
I don't really see the things that Rayo did to what was bro with the colorful hair he just knocked out?
Colbert.
Chris. He know who Chris Colbert is. He been childish, man. He just want to say what was bro with the colorful hair.
Nah, first of all, Rayo's a really good fighter though. I think he puts his combinations together well. He has exceptional footwork. He's determined. He's a determined fighter in the ring. And what him and Shakur are on the same size, huh? Except for body mass. Shakur has what, a bigger body mass than Rayo?
Is El Rayo taller than Shakur? Is he
But
more
Yeah.
white?
I think it's like
I think he's like he's probably taller than Score.
Yeah,
I think
he's
his
taller
arm
than
reach.
him.
Hey, what's that arm reach? Doug, between
Then
Shakur
But
and
how,
El Rayo.
this what I don't understand though. He's a 70, but how in the world he get
70-inch arm
it's a
reach?
good fight. It's a good fight for Shakur, but it's not a good fight for Tank.
I never said it was no good fight.
Oh no, you wasn't here. You was on vacation there. But yeah, they was talking about
Vacation.
that vacation. Yeah, but they was talking about how that was a cherry picking fight for Tank. That was a cherry picking fight for Tank if he fought El Rayo.
I think people were just uninterested in that fight. No, I don't think it was more of a bad pick, more than people wasn't interested in that fight versus other fights that they would have been more interested in him fighting.
I can answer that question. They side for Doug.
No, you correct.
I think that a lot of people, for a lot of people, they're gonna say this. That what we say again when Tank fight a lot of opponents, they think that Tank is gonna knock El Rayo out at least by the 9th round. And that wouldn't be outside the realm of, you know what I'm saying, of context when it comes to that type of fight. But we don't necessarily know what Shakur would do against El Rayo. I think that's why more people would probably be like, oh yeah, that's a good fight for Shakur, because even though he had the hurt hand against De Los Santos, a lot of people ain't really, you know what I'm saying, giving him credit for the way he boxed in that fight. Even after we didn't seen the hand and things like that, or even after he didn't came out with the proof of the hand being hurt and things like that. So it's just more so of knowing that what Tank could do, and then not really, you know what I'm saying, seeing a lot from Shakur at 135 yet. So that's probably why people are more so, you know, oh yeah, that's a good fight for Shakur.
So you're saying the lack of like knockout ability that Shakur have will present a better challenge to him for with El Rayo versus Tank versus El Rayo?
Not a lack of knockout ability. Just not, we haven't really seen him in action at 135 yet.
We did.
We seen him in action at 135. What I'm saying is that we ain't seen a lot of, like, we know Tank been at 135 for how long? We know what Tank doing, and we know Tank is knocking people out. But Shakur just got to 135. He knocked out what, Yoshina?
TKO.
Yeah, TKO, and then he fought De Los Santos, and it wasn't that good of a showing. He only got 2 fights up there. So, you know what I'm saying? We still waiting to see him showcase himself at 135, which is why we'd like to see El Rayo versus
so that's why you saying that would be a good showcase fight, because El Rayo got a good mixture of power.
And he's low-key a star. I like the way he talked. He said 50K, I knocked Colbert betted him 50K that he wasn't gonna knock him out or something like that.
Yeah.
And Rayo delivered and knocked Colbert out. So I mean, for me, that's a star. I like the way he talked. I like the way he carried himself. You know, I like the way he boxed. He's a decent fighter. You know.
But at times you can see that he can be outboxed a little bit. You know, even with Chris Colbert. So what happens, because it looks like he has to land a big blow. You know, he's dependent on being a puncher, right? He can box as well. He goes to the body as well. He will trade with you while you're trading with him. So he's not afraid. He has grit, right? But what happens if he's frustrated? I want to see, you know, what is he still that same confident fighter without a person that's coming forward? He's frustrated. He can't hit him, and he can't land the big punch that he's looking to land. Like, it's not a bad fight that you put it the way that you put it, Fo. It's not a bad fight. As you was talking about it and building it, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing it, but let me ask you this, Fo. Would you prefer that fight over a De Los Santos rematch?
No. I need to see Shakur come out and go against somebody as aggressive as De Los Santos, under different circumstances, as far as him not being hurt and things like that. I need to see what he really gonna do under pressure, because that fight between him and De Los Santos will give me a little bit more predicate of what happened between him and Tank if they was to get in the ring, how he would handle pressure when Tank finally starts trying to put pressure on him and things like that. So
Yeah,
go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, I think if Shakur went out there and trashed De Los Santos, then I want to see the El Rayo fight. But I don't want to see the El Rayo fight, so I see the rematch with De Los Santos. And then, like, I'm gonna say this too. I think Shakur has fought more styles than Tank. So to see him fight El Rayo style, I mean, to me, it'll make for probably a more like it won't be as predictable as like when you put Tank in there in the ring with El Rayo. So
And
that's why.
break that down for me. Now, what you just said was very interesting, but I want you to break it down and extrapolate a little bit more.
So what I'm saying is, like Tank, he's fought the same style. Like when we talk about like Barrios is really the same style that he's used to fighting, just bigger and more rangy. When he fought Leo Santa Cruz, the same style. When he fought Isak Cruz, same style, just a smaller, more stocky guy, who's a little more technically sound. But what I'm saying is Shakur fought Jamel Herring. Tank hasn't fought anyone with the skill like Jamel Herring. Shakur fought what's my man name? Who was training with Canelo?
You're talking about Oscar.
Yeah. So
Valdez.
Oscar Valdez. So Shakur, he has fought different and more complete styles, in my opinion. So,
but I mean, and to be fair to Tank, Tank would have completely knocked out that version of Jamel Herring. Complete, like it would have been a TKO. I'm telling you, like he was there to be hit. So Shakur did showcase himself. He did. I mean, the styles that he fought, Conceição that's a style that I haven't seen Tank fight, and it would be fun to kind of see him move because Conceição can move, he can box, he uses his feet a lot more than Tank competitors. But I'm trying to see. Okay, so with that being said, what are you saying with the El Rayo? How you tied the El Rayo in versus Tank and Shakur, and why would you prefer to see one over the other, or neither one of them fight him and he fight De Los Santos?
Because I mean, like El Rayo, he's just a more viable option right now since Loma's tied up. Who else? Tank, he gonna be tied up. Whatever, like nobody's really focusing on Tank. So as far as names, he's the most viable name that Shakur could go after if he didn't want to fight De Los Santos. So, and then the style that De Los Santos brings, Shakur, he's fought that style before, but he hasn't fought it a whole lot. So it's like if I see Tank like fight the same style back to back, I already know what to expect. But it's like Shakur, he fought a mix up of different styles. That's why, like, with Tank getting ready to fight Frank Martin, if that's who he fights, I'm excited to see that fight because I think Frank Martin is going to put him in a position where he really has to go in his bag. He's going to have to try and cut the ring off more. He's going to have to outthink Frank Martin because Frank Martin is just as fast as he is, just as quick, just as twitchy, just as everything as Tank is. And that's a style that Tank needs to fight if he's trying to get ready for Devin Haney. Because if you're getting ready for Devin Haney, you can't be going to these fighters with these styles that you can just blow through. Like you need to fight somebody who's gonna make you have to think more and have to go into that bag. I really would have loved to see a fight between Tank and Gary, Gary Russell Jr., but I understand the whole situation. He think about retiring and everything like that. But I mean, I just think that Tank needs to fight more styles that's going to prepare him for the fight with Devin Haney.
Nice. Doug, Band Up, you guys got anything on the topic? Doug, Band Up?
You called me or Band Up? You called both our names.
Hey, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, A-side. 1 second.
Yeah, the reason why I did that because I was just trying to dang, I'm not a betting guy. What's they say when I don't know. Anyways, because I knew that if one of y'all wasn't gonna answer, I at least call the other one, so it'd be able to jump in. But yeah, you have anything you wanted to add to the topic real quick?
To that topic, what's the topic now?
The topic is El Rayo a acceptable fight for Shakur? Like if he was to fight.
How I felt about that.
What'd you say?
I told you already how I felt about that.
What'd you say? You want to refresh my memory real quick?
I said no. I said.
Oh, you said if it wasn't acceptable for Tank,
but it wasn't. It's not one. Yeah.
Okay, so you would want to see the De Los Santos again?
I think I think that Santos will give him a better fight than El Rayo. We forgetting De Los Santos knocked El Rayo smack out. Like we forgetting that.
That is true. And I'm going to be fair to Shakur Stevens. I think De Los Santos is and I told Blue this before. I've told Sean this. I think De Los Santos is a formidable opponent. And I really do mean that. That's why I have him as my dark horse at 135. I think De Los Santos can beat everyone on Shakur and Shakur's. I think he could beat everyone in Shakur's resume. I think he could beat everyone on Tank's resume. And I think he could beat pretty much everyone on Devin resume. The only one that I will have some reserves about which will be Loma, but I think he probably will beat Loma as well. I mean, the guy is a formidable opponent, right?
You even like him against Linares?
Yeah, I like him against Jorge Linares.
I ain't even gonna lie. I like Ryan to beat De Los Santos.
You like Ryan to beat De Los Santos?
Yes.
I like De Los Santos to knock Ryan out.
Of course you're gonna say that now. I think Ryan. I think Ryan is lengthy. He way taller than him, and he got speed. I think
Ryan got a puncher's chance.
Y'all look at because a fighter beat a certain fighter, or he go in there and Shakur don't beat him bad, that he will beat Ryan because Tank beat Ryan because Tank knocked Ryan out. I think Ryan will beat De Los Santos.
I think that's wrong, Doug. Because you said that because you just said y'all see a fighter get beat by another fighter, or y'all see a fighter don't look as good against him. I was the one that was preaching on this panel. De Los Santos is not going to be an easy fight for Shakur. It's not going to look the way everybody thinks, right? So if I'm saying that, I think Shakur is miles ahead of Ryan Garcia, right? So if I feel that way about Shakur, I am telling you right now, it's not because of the way Shakur looked against De Los Santos that I think he's going to beat Ryan. If him and Ryan was to get into a fight prior to the Shakur fight, I got De Los Santos winning that fight. Hands down.
I beg differ. I believe Ryan will beat him.
Yeah, I definitely know for a fact that Ryan do have a puncher's chance. For sure, that dude's hands is lightning fast. I'm not taking his talent away from him. But I think I think in the end I like to give the edge to El.
I seen De Los Santos struggle with a bum. Like
who?
I seen him. The fight when he fought on Boots undercard. The fight I was at.
You say you seen him struggle?
Yes, he struggled. He didn't drop him, knock him out or nothing.
That don't. But you are always.
What did he do? Did you watch the fight?
Yes,
did you watch it?
I watched. Doug,
so you saying he destroyed the dude?
Hold on, Doug. Not only did I watch it, we went live that day. Yes,
this is what I'm saying. So you saying listen? So you say he destroyed the dude?
He beat that dude. I don't know how many rounds that dude won. Can anybody look up? Can anybody look up that fight on Boots undercard? Who De Los Santos fought and how many rounds that dude won? He boxed the socks off of that dude. He beat him up. Like and here's the thing: just because De Los Santos is a puncher,
I take the whole fight. I take that whole fight.
That's fine. But what I'm saying is
he didn't whoop that dude, man.
He did. He outboxed him. He
beat him. Listen, he beat him. But he didn't destroy that dude, man.
How many rounds? Okay, he boxed his socks off. It doesn't matter.
What you saying to do? They win how many rounds? Give or take.
I don't know, but I know that De Los Santos got the overwhelming majority. I know it wasn't close.
So I'm asking. So do you think he won? Do you think the guy won at least 3 or more rounds, or less? 3 or less.
I think it probably was 8-4. I'm not. Yeah, I think it's 8-4, something like that. 8-4, 9-3.
So
I don't know. I could be wrong, but 8-4, 9-3. Yeah.
Hey, A-side. I gotta hop off for 1 second. I'm gonna be in the chat though.
All right, great brother. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Real quick, Shakur should run it back.
Okay.
Real quick, I think Shakur should run it back.
Salute to you. Salute. Band up. Salute, great brother. Appreciate you.
So
Here's the thing. We say this about Tank, right? We say, oh, just because Tank don't knock out somebody, man, that don't mean that he didn't beat them. What we got?
Damn.
God dang. Yeah, he washed them.
I was thinking 9-3.
That's what I was. That he beat that dude. He beat him. He boxed very well. The dude can box, right? But
What
you
about
just
the
said,
dude?
but
What about the
you
dude
just,
William Foster that beat De Los Santos? What about him?
hold on, Dub. We're still talking about the fight. You want to jump to the other subject, but I'm saying he got beat. I mean, that's that.
So
what I'm saying is,
hold
on. What I'm saying is, in that fight, you said that he didn't knock the dude down, he didn't drop them, so that guy didn't. But he outboxed him. He outclassed him.
I said he didn't destroy the dude either. That's what I said. It was a close fight.
That wasn't a close fight.
I'm coming back.
That he beat the dude very convincingly. And this is what I'm saying. With De Los Santos he's very formidable. Like, I don't think Ryan Garcia beats De Los Santos. I think De Los Santos edged it out against him. And just because he don't drop some dude in one fight, that doesn't mean he can't box, and that doesn't mean he don't have the ability to knock Ryan on his butt for sure. And I stand on that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The dude name is Joseph Adorno, right? That's the dude name. On one judge's card, it's 7-5.
Okay.
The other two is 8-4.
Okay. So that's what I said. It was about an 8-4, 9-3, something like that.
8-4 on two judges' card, 7-5 on another judge's card.
Okay, so you told me to take a guess. I took a guess, and my guess
I'm
is
just
more
saying
consistent.
that's a wash.
I said he outboxed the guy. I thought he washed him.
I thought it was a close fight. That's a close fight. 7-5, 8-4, 8-4.
That's a close fight, Doug?
7-5, yes. Because first off, 7-5. If he wins one, listen.
I noticed you keep alluding to one judge.
Listen, 7-5. That means the judge saying if he'd have won one round, it would have been a draw in the judge's eyes. In that judge's eyes, he's saying that if he would have won one more round, it would have been a draw. That judge says 7-5. So if he won one round, it would have been a draw. That's not a close fight.
But the other two said 8-4.
Yeah, the other two said 8-4. That's still a close fight when you got one judge saying
majority rules.
Yeah. He won. I didn't say he didn't win the fight. What I'm saying is it was a close fight. He didn't wash the dude. He said he washed the dude. He didn't wash the dude.
But I never listen. Okay, listen. You're trying to paint me into a corner. You also asked me how many rounds do I think he won. I said
I did. I asked you
maybe 9-3. Okay, I love how you just love to highlight one of the judges. The other two judges the other two judges are consistent with what I've seen.
It's still not 9-3. The other two judges said 8-4. That wasn't 9-3. So the three judges said what you said. You said 9-3. The other two judges said 8-4.
You asked me to let me finish. You asked me to guess. I guessed. I said 8-4 or 9-3 possibly. That's a guess. It's a range, right? It's a range. You're trying to say that none of the judges said what I said. 2 judges out of 3, which is the overwhelming majority, 66%, said that it was an 8-4 fight. I gave you a range. And then you highlight the one judge that had it 7-5. And then you also highlight the part the highest part of my range of 9-3. But you conveniently leave out the 8-4 each time. I gave you that range. So with that being said, De Los Santos, in my opinion, will edge Ryan Garcia out every time. He also looked.
He edged him because of that trash ass shoulder roll he had over here in Houston, Texas, bro. That dude is trash, bro.
He do not want to put that trash roll.
Ryan is trash,
he do not want to put that shoulder roll against Edwin De Los Santos. He will press him. He will press that dude.
That shoulder roll was worse than the Thanksgiving rolls without butter on top. They wasn't slick. They was dry.
He said it wasn't slick.
He put on the corporate showcase in my city. Ryan Garcia is a car salesman.
So let me ask you guys this: what's Ryan Garcia's next move that will actually be respectable from the fans? What's a fight that he has to take, or he could take?
Fighting now, because I was gonna say retire.
It's 8-4.
You gonna say retire?
I'm on time.
I don't think you need to retire.
Be a model. Retire.
Yeah, you gonna say retire? You say Rolly? Now Rolly and Esau Cruz are fighting. Rolly and Esau Cruz fighting. So he has to. He can't fight no Richard Hitchison.
Put him in the Matias.
Bruh. How do you see that fight going?
Put him in the Matias like to walk forward. That's a good fight. Ryan got fast hands. Put him in there with Sabrina Matias. Let's see what he do. All Matias gonna do is come forward and try to walk him down, right? We say Ryan got fast hands and power. Put him in there with Sabrina Matias. That's somebody that's right up there with him. That'll be a good fight. Let's see how that goes. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious.
Matias, no. How you see that fight going, Doug? Matias and Ryan
Garcia. Right, Doug?
I don't know. Sabrina Matias. That's gonna be
Sabrina Matias, Ryan Garcia. Who you think win that fight?
That's gonna be a hard one. Matias, I don't know. Matias might get him. He probably get him.
Nah, I edge it to Matias as well. I mean, like, I don't know. It just seems like Ryan just got some more to really show with his defensive ability. I think that he needs to sharpen up his tool.
I think put him in there with a guy that just came off a loss. Put him in there with Regis Prograde.
I asked it.
Put him in there with Regis Prograde.
I asked that. I don't know who it was. I don't remember if it was Dub or not, or somebody said it won't move the needle for him.
Even though Prograde's last performance wasn't up to par. Put him in there with
Regis gonna beat the brakes off Ryan.
But what if Ryan knock him out though? If Ryan was to knock Regis out and Devin did,
Regis gonna beat the brakes off Ryan. Ryan can't move. Regis downfall is his footwork.
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't have great footwork. He don't even have good footwork. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's just like Matias. One thing Matias good at is throwing punches and bunches and walking and cutting the ring off. And Ryan not good at moving like that. So Matias is a nightmare for him. Regis would be a nightmare for him.
Right. Regis got a nasty overhand left.
You say you just saw Ryan at Walmart buying a new shoulder roll?
Yeah, right. He needed it. It can help, right? It could be how do you think that fight sell? Do you think that fight sell Regis and Ryan?
I think
that'd be Tank. That'd be Tank. Tank done beat Ryan, right?
Didn't Regis sell out of New Orleans?
Hear the storyline, right?
Okay.
So Tank beat Ryan, right? That was the last big fight. You know, Devin and Ryan feuding. And then Regis just got beat by Devin. Right?
Man, that fight ain't gonna sell unless they got a belt.
I'm trying to sell it, Doug. I'm trying to sell the fight. So they're gonna see, who out of the two past foes was better out of the two. Like, who beat the better competition? You think we'll be able to sell it? We got a bag, man. We're not selling that fight.
I don't think Ryan beat Jose Ramirez. That's why he ducked that fight. He ain't trying to fight on that Jose Ramirez. See, and that's another fighter that you don't hear nobody mention Jose Ramirez. As I say, a lot of like boxing fans, they just go with the current. They go with what's going on right now of who's everybody talking about, who's trending. That's what they go with. Jose Ramirez ran the 140 division for a minute before Josh Taylor beat him. You don't hear nobody say Jose Ramirez got one loss.
Is it true that Oscar De La Hoya is trying to set that fight up?
Yeah,
right now.
That's what I just said. That's why I said he ducked it.
So he ducked it.
He wasn't fighting him.
He's not taking that Jose Ramirez fight.
Yeah, he said he wasn't fighting
him.
Did Regis sell out against Zorilla in his hometown?
Did Regis sell out? I don't know how much they did.
He sold out in New Orleans, didn't he?
No, you gotta look that up. I don't know how much it did. It was in the Hulu.
That's the fight that Bill Haney went to scout him for the Devin
Haney
fight.
Yeah, that was the fight Bill
They
went
said
to.
it was a good outing from what I heard. Like without looking it up, from what I heard,
it was a good
outing. Was a sellout. It was a good selling. So what I'm saying is you could Regis in there with Ryan.
I mean, it may sell. Regis and Ryan may sell. You never know.
Would you pay for a pay-per-view to see Regis?
I don't know if it's gonna be pay-per-view worthy, but what I'm saying is like tickets. I'm saying like if it all right, hear me out. If they in my city and I just don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's Saturday. I'll go to the fight.
Well, come on now. It ain't if you don't have nothing to do. I'm not gonna lie. If they come to Houston and they have a fight, it's Regis Prograis and Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna go. Not for Ryan Garcia. But
man, I'm not.
Both of them together. For both of them.
You said you would pay to go to see Regis and Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, if it was in the city, I'll go. Seriously.
So the tickets. If the ticket's $500, would you pay to see Regis?
Man, cut it out, Dub. You trying to?
Ticket's not gonna be $500.
Shit, that's what Tank. That was Tank ticket started at.
Man,
it was $375 in the nosebleed.
Dub, you low in the question. You know I'm gonna say no if it's $500 to see Ryan Garcia versus Regis Prograis. You know I'm gonna say no. That's a loaded question.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I paid for the Boost fight.
That's Boost though, Dub.
Yeah, but
man, I'm saying, what you think the ticket? Okay, $50, $100 can get you a nosebleed seat for Regis. That might be they tickets might start more than $100. It might start $200, $180. It might start $180. You gonna be in the nosebleeds though, so you gonna need at least about a $500
for Regis and Ryan. I can't believe that the nosebleed for Regis and Ryan for
$180. Yeah, what you think it's gonna be? $50 for a nosebleed?
Nah, I believe you're gonna be somewhat in the mid section.
My limit to spend on
for what? For $180?
Yep.
My limit to spend on
$180. You think you gonna be
is around $3? I'm gonna say around $350.
Hold up, A-Side. You ain't even A-Side. You ain't thinking A-Side. We just looked up ticket prices. Remember when we was looking at the other fights? We was looking at
Dev.
Huh?
Who, Dev?
Yeah, we was looking at a couple people though. We looked at Dev. Who else we looked at that day?
A nosebleed for $180? Thank God.
Yes, $180 not a lot of money for a fight ticket.
I don't know, Doug. I don't know.
Hold up,
$180 nosebleed?
Listen, it depends on the venue too, though. It depends on where it's at. Because if it's in Vegas, $180, you're not getting no ticket, no daggone middle.
Yeah, but who gonna put Ryan and Regis in Vegas? I don't see that.
Ryan fought in Vegas though.
No, I'm saying Ryan and Regis.
He fought somebody worse than Regis.
You say he fought somebody worse than Regis?
Yeah, he fought somebody. I mean, Regis not bad. I'm not saying I ain't mean like that. But he fought somebody.
Nah, I know in Vegas, not you saying in Vegas, yeah, I can see nosebleeds.
That's not his first fight when he fought Tank in Vegas. Who else he fought in Vegas? Hold up.
Hey, you know what I was thinking of, Doug? You know, we had just got off the Hulu theater, so I was thinking of something probably being like that. Cause Fo had just said it, like if they just in my city, and you know what I'm saying, I go to the fight. So I'm thinking like, okay, if it's local, I'm thinking of something like that. Okay, they probably in Orlando or something like that. But $180, let me the nosebleed. Like, nah, man. If you in Vegas, I get that. If you're on the strip, you're in Vegas, I get it, 1,000%. But you're in Orlando,
he fought Romero Dunno, whoever he is. I don't even know him.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. You had asked me a question earlier. You had said if they come into your city, are you gonna watch? I said yeah. So that's what I was comparing it to. That $180, like in Orlando, I can't see me being in nosebleeds. I just can't. It's not a big fight town.
Hey, sorry, we spend that on dates when we go out
on
a regular date with our woman.
For sure.
We can spend up to $350. We can spend $350 on the Ryan Garcia ticket.
I'm not doing it.
But $180 though is not no. That's not a lot of money for a fight.
I spend $350 for Ryan Garcia. I spend $350 for him.
You'll spend $350 for Ryan
Garcia. If he fighting a name like Regis Prograis.
Bro, where's my popcorn? A-Side will be watching it from his house. I'm not spending $350 for Ryan Garcia and Regis Prograis fight. And you gonna be where? Where you gonna be at with $350? According to Dub, where you gonna be, Dub? $350.
I don't know. 350. He probably can get
It's
a
like
okay
mid-level.
He's not gonna be up front. He ain't gonna
That's
be up front.
mid-level.
But ain't gonna.
A
Well,
little
you
bit
gotta look
behind
at
the
it.
mid.
Like I said, it depends on the venue though. It depends on the venue though. Like if it's somewhere like in Atlantic City, yeah, 350 can get you a good seat.
Atlantic City kind of dope. Atlantic City kind of But what would you like that fight though? What do you think that I think that probably do some good numbers. Ryan Garcia, Regis Prograis, like that name got enough heat on it for them to sell. Regis Prograis is knockoutable because his feet is so slow. But I don't see Ryan Garcia beating him. I mean, do he have a puncher's chance? And
Regis never been knocked out though.
Yeah, but listen, that's a selling point. If he can knock Regis out and Devin didn't knock him out, yo, that can put him in
man,
the mix.
We might be on to something here tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
Regis is going to destroy Ryan.
I ain't going that far.
Regis will destroy Ryan. That's why I say everybody go with Devin. You just going with that because Devin. You going by that because Devin did that to him. Before Devin did that to him, ain't nobody did that to Regis before. Nobody. He lost to Josh Taylor, and that was close. For real. A lot of people thought Regis won. That was a close fight.
Wait, you saying with Josh Taylor?
Yes, that was a very close fight.
It was nip and tuck. It was nip and tuck.
Yeah, that was a very close fight. So you think because Devin did that, but Devin is an exceptional talent. Devin's not all these other fighters. Like, and I'm not even a Devin fan, but everybody can't go in and do what Devin did. Like, that's what everybody's gonna realize. Every time a fighter lose, if he lose like that, it's this person can beat him. Everybody can beat him. But before then, all these people wasn't beating him.
Yeah, who said because? Wait,
who are we talking about when we say that?
Yeah,
I'm saying that, like I'm telling you, he would destroy Ryan. You don't think so? He will beat the brakes off Ryan, man.
Who said don't think so?
Gonna be no. First off, Ryan can't move like that. Ryan don't have no good lateral movement or none of that. Ryan is just straight, just forward, stand still, hoping you come to him.
I got to.
Okay, you said.
Hold on, let him get off.
All right, my bad, fellas. Go ahead.
Yeah, all he do is, like I said, he don't have no good lateral movement. He don't pivot good. All he do is move forward. He got fast hands. Yeah, if you stand in front of him and let him unleash a combination or a flurry on you, yeah, he gonna look sweet. And he got a good left hook. But that stuff ain't gonna be as easy with Regis. Plus, I don't think Ryan hit harder than Regis. Ryan hit hard in his left hand. He got a good left hook.
Sometimes it don't matter who hit harder in the fight though. But to respond to what you said in the beginning, you said that we see a fighter lose and then we be like all of a sudden such and such can beat him and da da da. I never said that because of like Devin just beat the hell out of Regis before they even fought. 3-4 months before they even fought, I was already saying that Devin was gonna box.
I ain't saying no. Regis. Listen, you saying Devin? I'm saying what other fighter you saying was gonna do that?
But my opinion with this Ryan and Regis situation, it has nothing to do with what Regis fought in the past as far as him losing to. Because I don't believe that he lost to Josh Taylor. I feel like Regis won that fight against Josh Taylor. Y'all can put me on the cross for that. But I feel like Regis beat Josh Taylor. I didn't think that he was going to beat Devin Haney. That's the only fighter. But I'm not saying that Regis can't beat Ryan. That's not what I'm saying. What you saying is that Regis going to beat the hell out of Ryan. I don't think so. If we sit up here saying that Ryan got fast hands and stuff like that and that he got a fast check hook, what I know Regis to be is a brawler. Not a
guess what? Ryan has a weak chin.
And he mess around and get hit with something that he can't see. Then
Ryan has a weak chin. Ryan is very chinny too. Ryan very chinny. Ryan will get sit down. Ryan is very chinny. He just got dropped. He constantly he very chinny. He constantly getting dropped. Like, and you talking about him going there with somebody.
He just got dropped by Devin Haney. The person who said everybody said Devin Haney ain't have no power. Regis just got dropped by Devin Haney.
Yeah, that's the only person that dropped him either. That's the only person that dropped him. And he didn't stop him. He didn't stop him. Ryan got stopped. Yeah, Ryan got stopped. Ryan got dropped what now? 4 times? Ryan been dropped 4 times and he been stopped.
A lot of good fight. Devin been dropped. But Ryan got stopped by Tank. He didn't get stopped.
Who dropped Devin?
What's the name? Drop Devin Lenore.
He wasn't.
No. He wobbled. He wobbled. My bad. My bad. That's my imagination. That's my imagination.
No, hey, go ahead.
Okay, so Devin hit the mat. My bad. That was a dream I had. My bad.
Like you said, a lot of people been dropped. Shakur ain't been dropped. Tank ain't been dropped. Frank Martin ain't been dropped.
Bro. A lot of good fighters have been dropped, bro.
Frank Martin haven't been dropped. Who's we talking about? Like he been dropped 4 times and stopped. That's the difference. He been dropped 4 times and he been stopped.
He was dropped 4 times. What was the
4 times? Tank dropped him twice. Remember?
My response to what you said though. My response is to when you said
dropped him twice and then
won. Like everybody can beat him. That's not what I'm saying.
And he got dropped the last fight.
Nah, he didn't get dropped. In Duarte fight.
Duarte ain't dropped him. I thought Duarte dropped him.
Nah, hell no. He dropped Duarte.
I know he dropped Duarte.
Yeah. No. It's 3 times, but yeah, I mean, it was 3 times, but I'm gonna just keep it funky with you, right? Regis can get caught with something. That's a fact. Anybody in there with Ryan Garcia can get caught with something, but I don't think that. I really don't think. Right. I mean, it'll be a good fight, right? I mean, I think y'all underestimate Regis from that bad performance. I think Regis. I'm not underestimating Regis. Well, I think Regis gonna win the fight. What are you talking about, dog?
No, I'm talking. He gonna beat the. I think he gonna beat the brakes off Ryan. I don't think.
I don't think he gonna be no brakes being beat off of. Hold on, wait. You know what?
Hey, so how long have I been consistent about how I feel about Regis?
Let me see. With Ryan, I think it's gonna be a good strap, but I think Regis is gonna win. I don't think he's gonna dog walk him, but I think he definitely gonna show separate.
I think he's gonna drop Ryan. That's what
I can go for that. I think he's gonna stop Ryan. I can go for that. What you say?
If he stop him, he beat the brakes off him.
That don't. He just got stopped.
He got the brakes beat off you, then you got stopped.
He said he stopped you.
Okay. So with Regis has he's a boxer. But with Regis not being a boxer, as in like being like a Devin Haney or Shakur or a Tank, when we saying that Regis gonna beat the crap out of Ryan Garcia, he's gonna brawl him, right?
That's how I see him coming forward being the pressure.
And what happens to a lot of brawlers?
They can get clipped with something. They open themselves up to be counted and clipped.
So I'm not underestimating nobody. How we gonna see? Here's the thing. You say this is what you said, Doug. You said that we wait till a fighter lose and be like, oh, such and such and such and such and such can beat him. No, I've been consistent with my opinion on Regis Prograis for his last 3 fights. I've been saying the same thing. I've been predicting the same thing for the last 3 fights for Regis. And all of them turned out to be true. That's not my fault. That's Regis' fault. So I'm saying that if he go in there and do what you saying he gonna go in there and beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia, what happens if he gets hit with one of those fast left hooks? See, at first people were saying, oh, no, you like 10, 15 minutes ago, you were saying that, man, no. Y'all saying like Ryan don't got no skill and blase.
I ain't say no I didn't say nothing about no damn skills. I ain't say skills. I said that he can beat Edward De Los Santos. I said he's lefty.
My words out.
You don't have no footwork. I said he's lefty.
Wait. We're gonna go into that.
Now all of a sudden we taking that away from Ryan, so you can say that Regis a beat.
I got a round to take. You want better $100? I ain't say no skills. Let's do that. Stop talking. Stop rapping and put some money up.
I took it out.
Put some money up.
So let's go back. Let's go back and let's stick with this. You was bigging Ryan up, saying that we was underestimating Ryan. Now all of a sudden when we put him up against Regis, now you saying that Regis will beat the hell out of him. Now you forgetting that Ryan got a
better. First off, Styles make fight. So just because I sit up for him against De Los Santos, he's way smaller than him. He's way smaller than him.
Y'all hold the chat down. I'm about to go to the.
All right.
With power in it. That's what I'm saying.
First off, he's way smaller than him, bro. That's different. He's way smaller than him. De Los Santos fight at 135, and he's little in stature. You're talking about a person that's 5'10", with a 70 and a half inch reach, and he got fast hands. It's different from fighting little De Los Santos to fighting Regis Prograis, a natural 140 pounder. Like,
I love to see the fight. I love to see that.
De Los Santos is too small for. He's small. He's too small for Ryan. Like even if he put weight on, like he's still way smaller than Ryan. I mean, he a little guy, right? Like that's totally different from him fighting Regis. Like
I don't think I really gave an opinion on the De Los Santos and the Ryan though. I didn't say that De Los Santos would beat Ryan Garcia. I didn't say that.
No, you said.
I was just listening to y'all. That was
said what I said. You went back to what I said about because I was taking that for him for that fight. That's a total.
Okay. I get your point. All right, bet. I got you. I get what you're saying. All right, bet. Chat. What's the word? Let me see. So what you think about this? I mean, we already kind of touched on it.
What you think about Gary Russell? Gary Antoine Russell and Matias. What you think about that fight? Gary Antoine Russell and Matias.
I think Antoine.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Before we go on that, I want some water with I want to jump in that water with this one because I think De Los Santos will beat Regis Progress. That's where I'm at with that. I think De Los Santos.
He's trying to stop.
I want that static. You know me. I'm out the static. I'm like an electrician. I'm only looking for static. You know what I'm saying? Like I think De Los Santos not only beat Regis Progress. That's why I think he can edge it out with Ryan Garcia. But for the same reasons that Ryan Garcia can beat Regis Progress with the lucky left hook, that's how I think that he will beat. That's how I think he will beat De Los Santos
so bad so he could stop him. So you could.
Man, you just don't like De Los Santos, dog. You don't like him.
No, I ain't that I don't like him. It's that you sold on him, and like I said, I seen him in person, and it wasn't impressive. It ain't no real impress. Like I don't know. You saying he destroyed the dude Joseph Adano? I don't think so.
Bro, you keep using the word destroy. Fight. He outboxed the dude.
Everybody was leaving out the arena when they was fighting. That's how boring it was. Everybody was leaving out the arena, going in the little lobby part, buying drinks and stuff. The dude, Gilly the Kid and all of them was there. They all left out. Everybody was leaving out, going to buy drinks when they was fighting.
Man, you trying
That's how boring the fight was.
Hey, listen. Do you think Shakur is an elite fighter? Yes or no, Doug?
Yes.
Do you think Shakur has the eye for talent and he can spot when talent is good? Yes or no?
I'm not gonna say that because
I know.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I know.
You know why I ain't gonna say that? Because you got
no, it's fine.
You got fighters that. You got fighters.
No, it's fine. You asked me, do I want to know? I said, nah, it's fine. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I'm good. Like, I just want to continue with my point. Shakur out of his mouth said De Los Santos has the skill set and is good enough to give problems to any elite fighter. This is what came out of his mouth.
Yeah, he said problems. He didn't say he was elite though.
If you can give problems, okay. So remember this.
Say he was elite.
So remember this. Hold on. Hey, Fo, you hear this, right? Yeah. I want you to hear this. I want you to come back here. I want you to hear this. So, like I said, Shakur said that De Los Santos has the skill set to give elite fighters problems, right? He also said he could possibly get an upset with one of them, but that's neither here nor there. If he has the ability to give elite fighters problems, who in here consider Ryan Garcia an elite fighter?
Listen what you saying though.
Fo, do you consider Ryan Garcia in the chat? Fo, let me ask you. Hold on, wait.
Get somebody that
Fo, do you consider Ryan Garcia an elite fighter? Yes or no?
No, he's not elite.
He's not an elite fighter. So okay, so hear me out. Hear my words. Hold on. If he has the ability to get elite fighters problems, one of them, and Ryan is not an elite fighter, how the hell can you say out of your mouth that Ryan will beat him? But then he will get beat by a Regis Prograis. When in my opinion, all the elite fighters that I know that's in and around the division, Tank, Shakur, Devin, T.O., I don't think Regis beat none of them. So that's why I'm saying it's not adding up to me. Why do you say that De Los Santos?
Did what you said.
I know what I'm saying. I'm not done, and they ain't cut you off.
Go ahead.
Why do you say that De Los Santos will get beat when an elite fighter had stated that he is talented enough to give elite fighters problems, and also he can possibly get an upset? An elite fighter said that. He recognizes his talent. But then again, you turn around and say Regis Prograis will then beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia, right? Beat Ryan Garcia. But I don't think not one elite fighter, not only will he not present a problem to him, he don't have the probability to upset neither one of them.
You finished?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, now,
the volume went out or something. I looked up. I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Let me listen to this. Listen what you're saying. Hold up. So in order that makes him better than, because he said that he can get an upset with elite fighters. Listen, was Buster Douglas elite? Just answer the question, yes or no. Was Buster Douglas elite?
That's not my era. You
okay,
have to,
was Hasim Rahman elite? Was Hasim Rahman elite?
That's not that. Buster Douglas is not my
okay,
era.
Well, let me ask Blue. Was Hasim Rahman elite?
No.
Was Buster Douglas elite?
No.
Was Mike Tyson elite?
Yeah.
Was Lennox Lewis elite?
Yeah.
Rahman beat Lennox Lewis. Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. So what are you saying? It doesn't make sense what you're saying. Just because they say that he will get an upset against an elite fighter, you saying Regis Prograis won't beat no elite fighters, that he can't beat Ryan, and that Ryan can't beat. Listen, and Ryan can't beat De Los Santos.
I love this.
I said Ryan will beat De Los Santos because of the size difference, right? I believe because of the size difference that he will beat De Los Santos. I believe that Regis and Ryan fight will be different. Ryan doesn't have what it takes to beat Regis as far as the footwork, the movement, the lateral movement. He's not a Devin Haney. Shakur will make Regis look easy because Shakur has the tool set to beat him. But you talk about a person that moves forward and back, can't really move like that, doesn't really have the defense to really. He doesn't have a Devin Haney defense. He doesn't have a Shakur defense. So now he will get. He's standing right in front of Regis. He's not a moving target. He's a standing still target for Regis. That's why I believe Regis will beat him. Why I believe that Ryan will beat De Los Santos is because he's tall. He does have quick hands. De Los Santos is not a big guy. He's not a big guy. The fight could go either way, but I believe Ryan will beat him.
You ever seen De Los Santos rehydrate?
Huh?
De Los Santos, you ever seen him after he done rehydrated and in the fight?
I stood next to him at the bar. Yeah, I seen him in person with that little Bama sweatsuit he had on.
Dub, you can compare him
after his fight.
Dub, you 6'5". Dub, you 6'5". You can stand next to practically anybody on the earth. You have like 97% of people on earth will stand next to you and you would dwarf them.
Boots ain't look little. Boots ain't look little.
Oh my gosh! All right. So
Boots didn't look little though.
Let me go back on. Let me go back on the attack. Right. So you said you brought up Buster Douglas and you brought up some other fighters, right? That's still on the balance of probability.
Because what I'm saying
is, hold on, wait.
You just rocked the mic for about. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Let me know when I can go.
This is what I'm telling you, right? Styles make fights. Some styles make fights because if I can go in there and beat Blue, that don't mean that, and Blue could beat 4K. That don't mean that 4K, I could beat 4K.
Why is 4K always getting beat?
Okay. 4K could beat, if 4K could beat you, A-Side, you know.
Nah,
4K could beat
4K
you.
4K definitely get beat. No, put
4K
him back
could
in the
beat
beat
you,
category where it's
but
like he can win in
beat
y'all
Blue,
category. Put
but
him
Blue
back in the
could beat
beat
4K.
category.
That doesn't mean that I could beat you, A-Side.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way, right?
I never said it did.
What I'm saying is different styles make fights. Some people cause problems for others. Some people like it's tailor-made for others. But some people has the game plan to beat certain fighters. Some people like they go in there and this dude, oh yeah, he tailor-made for me. He's trying to fight my fight. Some dudes even go in the ring and they don't even fight their fight. They try to beat the fighter at his fight and lose. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's different when you're talking about boxing. This is not football where though you know this stacked team, 85 to 90% of the time they're gonna beat this team. The bum team that's 0-15. It's different. When you go in there, you don't know what to expect from these fighters. You know how they looked the last fight, how they looked against certain fighters, but do you know certain fighters, they changed their whole game plan. Look at T.O. T.O. didn't fight the same, even when we're gonna say both his big wings. T.O. at the Lomachenko fight didn't look nothing like T.O. at the Josh Taylor fight. T.O. at the Josh Taylor fight was very mobile. He was countering. He was jumping into punches, all types of stuff. He was making up stuff, hitting his shoe, punching him. When he fought Lomachenko, he was fighting off his shoulder. He was pivoting. He was pivoting with Lomachenko. Kept trying to keep him off balance. When Lomachenko tried to get that angle, he's trying to pivot with him. It was different. And them was his two key fights. So you don't know what T.O. to expect when he go in there and fight somebody like Shakur.
All right. Let me ask you first if you're done. Great brother. Dub.
I'm right here.
All right. So Dub, his name is C. Hey, so check this out, Dub. What you're talking about is possibilities, right? I'm not saying it's impossible for somebody that's not elite to beat an elite fighter. I've never said that, not one time. We are in the sport of boxing, and these guys do have legitimate puncher's chances, right? These are facts. Now, let me ask you, Doug. Now, Blue, you said that Mike Tyson was elite, yes? No.
Say it again.
So
Buster Douglas.
Dub had to use you. So Dub had to use you as a mediator with Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. Right. So let me make sure I got this correct. I don't want to misconstrue your or Dub's word. You said that Mike Tyson is elite, yes?
Mike Tyson is elite. Buster Douglas wasn't, no.
You said Buster Douglas wasn't, right?
Right.
Okay. Buster Douglas did beat Mike Tyson. That's a fact, right?
Right.
How many times out of 10 fights would you give Buster Douglas to win?
10 out of 10? If they fought 10 times?
If they fought 10 times. If they fought 10 times, how many times would you give Mike Tyson to beat Buster Douglas?
Well, that's hard. Let me tell you why it's hard. Because Buster Douglas was super motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So are we going to get a super motivated Buster Douglas?
Fair enough. How many times do you consider Kambosos an elite fighter?
No.
Do you consider Teofimo an elite fighter?
Yes.
How many times out of 10 times do you give Kambosos beating Teofimo?
Again, it's like
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I wouldn't give him, but the thing is, are we going to have the same motivated version? Or just based off of talent?
I'm just asking the question, Blue. Do you see, like, if they was to fight right now, who do you think win that fight?
T.O.
Okay. Now, just to say what we answer that question, because it'll be 1-1. How many times out of 10 do you give Kambosos winning that fight?
Just that one.
Yeah. Just the one. So 1 in 10, right? That's what you give them. So it's a possibility that's there. These fighters, right? These are professional fighters. There's possibilities in their punchers. what are the probabilities of them winning? Is what I'm saying. Shakur Stevenson said out of his own mouth that De Los Santos is someone that is a very formidable foe. He is, whether you like it or not. He has the ability to give elite fighters problems and to possibly upset an elite fighter. Ryan Garcia, hold on. You can't cut me off because I just had to, Blue just had to think about it, and Blue always overthink, right? So
come on, I got something for you too.
It took me longer to get to my point, right? So like I said before, Ryan has a possibility to knock Regis and De Los Santos out. I think his probability of winning that fight is low because they have more tools than him. They, to me, are more complete fighters in their styles than he is. So I don't see how you're able to say that De Los Santos will get beat by Ryan Garcia and the Regis Prograis won't because of a size difference, that 5-pound difference. I argue that De Los Santos would be more of a threat to Ryan Garcia if he was to go up in weight, with seeing just how explosive he was and how powerful he was against Shakur Stevenson. The day of the fight, the day of the weigh-in with Shakur Stevenson had actually looked bigger than De Los Santos when they weighed in. But the night of the fight, De Los Santos looked like a completely different human being. He rehydrated completely different than what I thought he was going to rehydrate. So I don't even think that's an issue. What I'm telling you is I do not see Ryan Garcia beating De Los Santos because De Los Santos has been there with an elite fighter. I trust Shakur Stevenson word over what I see from a Ryan Garcia Philly roll.
Okay. Okay, let me say this. Because you pick and choose when you want to take somebody's words. I'm going to show you how you do it. Shakur said when they asked about Tank and Devin, he said that he believed that Tank would stop Devin. You said that you believe that he was saying that out of emotions. He might have been. But you don't believe that.
Wait, when
but you believe that De Los Santos will upset an elite fighter because Shakur Stevenson said it.
Hold on. You just threw a jacket on me, so I gotta be able to. I'm not cutting you off. I just want to make sure.
I'm asking you, do you believe that
hold on, no, hold on. You just said that I said something. You said that I said something.
I said you don't believe that.
No, hold on, wait.
The other part, the part where you said that Shakur, he said that he believed Shakur was saying that out of emotion when he said that he think that Tank will stop Devin Haney. That part.
Yeah. When did I say that Shakur is saying that Tank would knock Devin out of emotion? When did I say that?
You never said that? Well, Blue, you said that, Blue? That Devin I said on the panel?
I've never said, because here's the thing, Dub. I think Tank can knock Devin out. I think Tank got the ability to knock Devin out.
No, listen. Who you think will win that fight?
No. I said that because that was me. I said that because based off of his first statement was that that Devin would beat Tank. He would outbox him, and then after the Lomachenko fight, and after they started going back and forth. Then he was like, Tank is going to knock out Devin. And that's when I was like, he's emotionally speaking.
So let me. I think
okay, you didn't say it. You ain't got to go an hour say you ain't say it. You ain't say it.
Nah, you throwing shots.
You didn't say it. Now because you're going to cut me off and start going deep into why you didn't say it.
Hey, I got to interject after this. After y'all.
You didn't say it. However, Shakur felt like Devin, Lomachenko beat Devin. You didn't feel that way, right? Right?
With Lomachenko and Dev?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so that's another thing you didn't agree with Shakur on. Okay, hold up. I'm sure you finish now.
This is gonna be easy word.
Shakur, hold up. Let me finish my point. Because you getting tore off this, yo. You better call in for help. Now listen.
No, I don't need no help.
Listen, we sat on the phone. Me, you, 4K Shine. We sat on the phone, argue for hours. Because you ain't believe that Shakur was right for disrespecting Bill Haney, right? Right?
Bro, what? Bro,
when Shakur said what he said about Bill Haney, everybody was saying he said he should never say that about his mother. Bill Haney is in boxing. He wasn't wrong for that. Some people say he wasn't wrong for that. You said you felt like he was wrong for that, right or wrong?
Okay.
Right? Am I right?
I'm trying to understand where this is going.
This is what I'm saying. When he disrespected Bill Haney and Devin came back and said something about his mother,
Right.
You felt like Shakur was in the wrong.
No, I said online. I said when you bring up parents, it's a no. It like once you bring up parents, and folks heard this, and I said this to Sean. Once you bring up parents, it's like a no. Like you don't want to go there because there's no holds bars, no rules. You see what I'm saying? If somebody's going to come back at your parents, like you can't go at somebody's parents and then tell them that they can't go at yours. Or they can't go at
so you didn't say you don't feel like he was wrong for saying something about Bill?
Who Shakur was wrong. He brought up
parents. Okay, that's all I was saying. You just did all that for nothing. Now, one more.
I cleared up what I said.
Listen. I cleared it up. I'm just saying you didn't agree with that. You didn't agree with that, right?
Yeah, for
now,
sure.
The 75%, 25% split with the contract. Did you or did you not believe that Shakur should have took it?
That's one of the best offers that he should have took, for sure.
Okay, so now I just named 5 situations that you didn't agree with Shakur. But you saying this one thing because he said De Los Santos will give these elite fighters, he might upset these elite fighters. He will upset one of these elite fighters, quote unquote. You agree with that, but you don't agree with the other 5 things that I named.
So here's the thing, Doug, right? What you just did. Now I just checkmated you with it. You laughing. You think Blue need to help me. You the one that need to help because you just threw out an ad hominem. I attacked the argument. You attacked me. You said what did I? Hold on, wait. Hear it out. You said, what did I think about what Shakur has said about other things? That wasn't the argument. The argument was, and my key point was, Shakur shared the ring with De Los Santos.
I understand
Hold on, wait. Hear me out. Shakur shared the ring with De Los Santos, and he was able to say that I've shared the ring with him. This guy is formidable. It has nothing to do with a 25% contract, what A-Side thought about it.
Let me get the point I was making. Hold
on, now you gotta get to a point. Hold on, wait.
You go long. Listen,
you just said no. You just said
he said the ring.
Wait. Stop, Dub.
You just went the whole goddamn.
No, I just thought, Dub. You just said tell Blue to help you.
He didn't reach his end point, Dub.
I made sure that I made sure you was done. I made sure you say you're gonna say Blue to help you. The initial argument was because Shakur shared the ring. I can use that. He's a reputable source. Like if I was in, if I stated that I got something in court and they said, where you got it from? Oh, it was from this doctor, this certified doctor that said it was this and that. They can use that because it's from a certified professional. This guy shared the ring with De Los Santos.
Did he share the ring with Tank?
It got nothing.
Did he share the ring with Tank? We talk about a real fight, not no sparring. Did he share the ring
with anything? I'm lost. Now you losing.
Because you saying he shared the ring with He had a real fight with De Los Santos. 8 ounce gloves, no headgear, real fight. So he knows what De Los Santos brought in the ring.
Right.
He didn't fight Tank. He didn't fight Devin. He didn't fight.
What does that got to do with the price of tea in China? That don't have nothing to do with nothing. What I'm telling you is you tried to make it seem like De Los Santos.
Man, you taking his word because you said he shared the ring with him, but he didn't share the ring with none of them.
Duh. Hear me out, brother. The reason why I said that I have De Los Santos being formidable is because before he fought Shakur, these are all the things that I thought about him. After he fought Shakur then confirmed the very things that I thought about him. He sounded every bit of a dark horse from Shakur's own words. He said this guy have the ability to give elite fighters problems, and he also have the ability to upset one of them. That classified as characteristics of a dark horse. Blue, did I not say that for weeks on end that De Los Santos is my dark horse at 135 because he has those said abilities? Did I not?
Yeah.
Okay, Shakur then go on an interview and confirm it. Not only did Shakur confirm it, Richardson Hitchens, who also shared the ring with him in the sparring match, had stated these things and warned Shakur about these things. So that's why I said, with the information that I got from prize fighters that have shared the rings with this guy, he will give Ryan Garcia all the problems he wants. I don't see Ryan Garcia beating De Los Santos the way you see Ryan Garcia beating De Los Santos. I don't know how you can have Regis beating Ryan Garcia and not have De Los Santos beating Ryan Garcia. As a matter of fact, I myself think that Ryan Garcia, De Los Santos will give Regis problems and arguably beat him. That's what I'm saying.
Man, the Bulls just traded Zach LaVine.
Blue.
The Bulls just traded Zach LaVine, man.
Blue, I got a question.
Go ahead, great brother.
Dub said that Regis Prograde will beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia. I beg to differ.
Right.
What is your opinion on that? Because I said that, and this ain't got nothing to do with what Regis did against Devin Haney. You heard my opinion on Regis. All I'm saying is Ryan got that fast left hand, and if Regis go, we know Regis is a boxer, but in my eyes, Regis is a brawler. You know, he has the title of being a boxer, but he fought a boxer and it didn't work out too good for him. Now, I do go with saying that Ryan doesn't have the best defense and blase. But when Dub used the words beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia, I can't see that happening. Because if he goes in there trying to brawl Ryan Garcia, he's going to get hit with something that he can't see. Now, if I was to use Devin Haney as an example, he got hit with something that he was supposed to see from Devin Haney, and he got knocked on his butt. So if he goes in there against a young, energetic Ryan Garcia, you know, that left hand could clip him. Do you see Regis Prograde beating the hell out of Ryan Garcia?
Nah. I actually got Ryan winning that fight. I think Ryan will beat Regis.
He'll clip him, right?
Yeah, I think I think it'll be a hard fight. I think it'll be a tough fight. I think that Regis, it's a 50-50 fight. I favor Ryan just off of fighting toward his jab and his straight right hand. That hand speed and straight right hands seem to give Regis problems trying to find his way to the inside of lengthy fighters. He had the same issues with Josh Taylor. Yeah. You know what I mean? He had the same issues with old boy that he had that he fought before he fought Devin. Remember that dude jab and range was giving him problems. And Ryan Garcia's jab and hand speed, I think that's going to give him a problem. I think that he could clip Ryan because he's rough and rugged, and Ryan is unorthodox at times, but I think Ryan beats him. Yeah, I think Ryan beats him, man.
Want me to go now, 4K? Because you seem like you trying to make a point. So I want to ask this.
Produced by Tyler, Zach LaVine got traded to the Hornets. It was just a plethora of trades that just took place, man, in the NBA.
You say Zach LaVine went what? I'm here with you, Doug. You say Zach LaVine went what, Blue?
He got traded to the Hornets. That's a good trade. Good trade.
That's a good trade.
Yeah. and the Hornets ain't give up nothing but draft picks. They gave up draft picks and Gordon Hayward.
That's a dub.
Yeah, that's a dub. LaVine and Ball in the backcourt. It's a nice squad right there. Nice squad.
What you about to do to me, Doug? What you got? What you got for me?
Oh, hey, Blue. Because, I mean, you were trying to make a point when you did that. So, Earl Spence and Bud fight. Who did you pick to win, Blue?
Earl Spence. No,
Cool Boy Steph and Inouye. Who you pick to win?
Cool Boy.
Josh Taylor and T.O. Who you pick to win?
Josh Taylor.
So 4K. That he's not psychic. We not psychic. We just give you our opinion. So for you doing that, it really didn't mean that. Like, because I make wrong predictions myself. However, what I see is not what everybody else see. You might see something different. That doesn't mean because he picked them that it would go that way.
I asked for me, you, and A-Side have been arguing about this for like the last 45 minutes. So I asked your opinion on the topic.
Yeah, it started off because 4K asked me, A-Side asked me my opinion, right? I didn't bring that up. He asked me who would I think win. I gave him my opinion.
We bought up the Regis and Ryan Garcia. We were saying who would sell well with Regis and Ryan Garcia sell well, and if we'll go see it.
He asked me who I had winning. He asked me who I had winning that fight. And then that's when I said that, and that's how we got to debating. I feel like
but my better judgment though. But so I went against my better judgment in those fights though, because I initially A-Side could tell you the night before Crawford Spence, I told him Crawford's gonna win and how he's gonna win.
But I went with Earl. I ain't gonna lie, I went with Earl. I thought Earl was gonna win that fight. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like everybody. You know, once fight's over with, everybody made the right prediction. I was wrong about that one.
My dog's choking, man.
Oh yeah.
But I know one thing I was right about. Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko.
You got that right.
What? Damn. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko.
I'm still bitter about that. I'm still bitter. Nah, I ain't. It's only.
That Josh Taylor and T.O. I didn't really make no prediction on that, but I wouldn't have been right because I would have thought Josh Taylor probably would have beat him.
I thought it was Taylor because I thought T.O. was like he was just acting weird that week.
I want money that T.O. fighting Lomachenko. I feel like I'm saying now the same thing I was saying. Everybody was arguing me down on the panel. Mm-hmm. I felt like T.O. was too big for Lomachenko. Man, that's the Matrix. He stopped this amount of people. Everybody argued. He just stopped all these people. I felt like T.O. was too big for Lomachenko. Lomachenko at that time haven't fought nobody with punching power like T.O. that was as big as T.O.
Are you talking about
Lomachenko was moving up. Lomachenko moved up.
Now it makes sense. Now hindsight is always 20/20, but at that time you couldn't tell me that Loma was gonna get beat by T.O. I say nah.
And then T.O. was so confident, like even before you gotta look at it, you go back to old tapes, like after T.O. fought, he was 9-0. His father was calling out Lomachenko, kept saying he beat Lomachenko. They was in the elevator arguing. You seen it on YouTube when they in the elevator arguing and they was about to fight. He was like,
I think so.
He'll stop him. Like I'm like, man, he's too confident. Then he bigger than him. Like he's not everybody that Lomachenko had fought. All his marquee fights was guys that were smaller than him. Gary Russell, smaller than him. Like a lot of them guys were smaller than that he had fought. Even Rigondeaux. Like he's beating up a lot of good little dudes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I picked T.O. That fight right there, T.O. against Lomachenko, I called that one.
Hey.
I felt like T.O. was too big for him.
Hey, Blue, just let me know this because Dub said something, and you know
me. Say nothing. So that was a janky joint I just got.
Huh?
So what I just seen it just said that Zach LaVine got traded. It was on some ESPN website.
Hey, I'm not talking about no big like venue like that's in like Las Vegas. Because we was talking earlier, and you know Dub said like if Regis Prograis and Ryan Garcia was fighting in your city, would you go and see it? I said, yeah, I'll go and see it. Hey, it's $180 in a small because Orlando don't have big venues like that. We're not a boxing town.
Oh, don't put extra to it. They'll just ask the question. $180. Where you see that?
But $180 in Vegas, we got to differentiate the two because $180 in Vegas, huh?
We ain't gonna say Vegas.
All right. So would $180 get you in the nosebleeds for a Ryan Garcia versus
Regis Prograis
fight?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Would $180 get you in Regis Prograis fight?
No, the nosebleed.
Where would you sit at?
For what? Where?
$180.
For who fighting?
For Ryan Garcia and Regis Prograis.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's gonna get you in the building.
No, would it get you in the nosebleed?
No, he said where you would sit at.
Would you be in the nosebleed?
You ain't gonna be sitting in the nosebleeds for $180? Nah.
Yeah. Where you gonna be sitting?
You be sitting in the middle.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Oh no, I said something.
Thank you. That's what I said.
I said you be a nosebleed.
No. You said be a nosebleed for $180.
His highest ticket price was $500.
But I don't know about Ryan. Check this out. A Tank Davis fight when it was down here, you wouldn't even got in the building with $180. $180. They started at $325, $375, something like that.
Nah, not for.
Yeah, at the Capital One Arena, there was 325 or 3 something. It was 325 or something like that. The high seat, cause we looked up the high seat, like the high seat at the seat that's all the way up front. I always look up the high seat. The high seat in that fight was 48,000.
Yeah. The when he fought Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, not Ryan. I'm talking about we fought Ryan was 48,000.
You talking about Hector Garcia?
When he fought Hector Garcia, the seat with the cheapest seat was 325 or 3 something.
It's Tank. That's Tank.
Yeah, that's Tank.
Yeah, that's Tank. I mean, like, if you say Tank, yeah.
That's like Floyd.
$180 won't get you on the sidewalk with Tank. I get you.
Get you a soda pop.
Yeah, for sure. I get you with that one. 1,000%, dog. I'm with you on that. But for Ryan Garcia versus Regis Prograis, I'm going to go see it. And $180, but that's about.
Hey, so you said you was watching it from your couch.
I don't know, but
yeah, I said if it's 300. I said if it's $300 something dollars, I'm watching it from my
Blue.
I
get you, but
I said if they was in my city,
fight,
I spend $350 to go see a Ryan.
Look, in the boost fight, I don't know what $180 would have got you, but $500, and I wasn't even all the way up front. I was on row 12 for $500.
I spent $350.
Nope.
Row 12 for what?
For the Boots and Vila fight.
$500?
Yep. 482 to be exact. I was on row 12 in Atlantic City.
That's bizarre.
That wasn't even all the way up front. But the cheapest seat was $112 or something like that.
Yeah, they robbed you, bro.
But I don't know where you would sell that for $180.
Nah, they robbed. $500. You spent $500 at Boots and Vila?
Yeah, Boots and Vila.
And you was saying where? Nah, they robbed you, bro.
The high seat was $2,200.
Team resale.
When Shakur fought Jamel Herring, I bought a ticket for $200, $250, and my son was sitting on the floor.
On the floor.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a deal. Now A-side looking for them deals.
He wasn't on the floor, but he was the first level because I have, they don't give kids.
Man,
you seen the video I sent you? That was row 12. That was the 12th row.
Yeah, where my son was sitting on the first, right before you go to the floor. Yeah, the last step. It was $250.
That's right by A-side. Right there. $350. Yeah, I better be in the ring with the ref. Yo,
but it might. I don't know. It could have been because I bought my ticket.
I had to buy a ticket because they don't give kids credentials.
Man, you didn't say that, Dub. Hold on, wait, Blue. When did you buy your ticket?
I bought it the day of the fight. I bought it early that morning of the fight.
Man, that's why the ticket was so high.
That's why
the ticket was so high. I'm wondering. I'm like, why Doug keep saying $180 to get you nosebleeds? I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, you wait till the last second. Then
but that's another thing. I just thought about another thing. Blue buys tickets like way in advance. Like they're gonna be cheap because that's before a lot of people resell them. Like
when you thought A-Side was gonna bound,
and then put them back on the market and resell them.
When you thought A-Side was gonna bound, you thought I was gonna go to the door. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what's the disconnect here? I'm trying to understand. $180. I'm gonna stop speaking English at that point. $180. Nosebleeds.
Nah, $180 for nosebleeds is wild.
Yo, man, all right, yo. I'll be seeing it on TV. I got you.
And let's get out of here, though, man.
Yep.
It's almost 2 a.m.
For sure. Yep. It's it should be 12:48 where you at. Yeah, it should be 12:48. Wait, I think streaming. I think StreamYard kicked her.
He ain't even say peace.
No, I think StreamYard kicked him off. I don't think that happened.
Somebody called Dub on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
He said somebody called him.
That's what happened.
Oh man.
All right, y'all. Well, it was good talking boxing with y'all. But Blue, we had brought up we kind of pivoted off the topic of the Devin and the Ryan sales. That's why I had asked about the Regis Prograis and the Ryan and how much we think that'll sell because Regis sold out in his city last time. So if we put those two names together, what the buildup would be like and then what the sales would be like, and that's how we ended up talking about it.
I think it'll be interesting. I'll watch it.
Ryan and
Regis. Yeah,
Ryan and
yeah, it'll sell for sure, but you know, the massive numbers that they be talking about, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, y'all. Well,
All right.
I ain't got too much more left. I got my COVID medication. It's
got
nasty. Listen,
Yo.
I take 3 of these. It tastes like metal. Like right now,
Hey,
I've got
that look like a condom. You just put in
water.
That look like a condom you just put in what you call it.
No.
Yes, I was like, hey, what's up, folks? Yeah, I got my medication I take.
It's disgusting, but I got like 4 different medications, but I'm feeling better for the first time in a couple of days. I'm just up on my feet, like moving, feeling normal. So
yeah, look at this baby's face here on Instagram, yo. Hold up. Yeah, this is
I get to see mine's April.
Yeah. Hey, that's like
how I end up back here?
I don't know why that just had me in tears,
so
yo.
Disappointed, yo. That baby's so disappointed.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go find those shoes that I'm supposed to
Yo. Yo.
So disappointed.
I can't stop. Yo, I can't look. Yo, why he's so angry, yo, already?
Yo, the way he looked around the room, though, his eyes looked exactly. It went in a circle around the room.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro. Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, man.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go find those shoes that got took at the boxing gym. I'll let y'all.
Yo, all right. Yeah.
I'm not gonna live that down, Blue.
Yo, that's wild.
You know they're not gonna let me live that down.
Nah, all facts.
Oh boy, I'm like, Dad, we gotta go find him. Like, why you gotta find him? Listen, man, I'm getting drugged for some shit that you. Yo, we gotta go find him.
That's crazy.
All right, everybody that's in the chat. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. We ask you guys to please smash the like button if you're on the mobile device. Go ahead and look at the top right-hand side of the screen and press X and then press the thumbs up button until it glows black. We appreciate all of you guys for coming in and rocking out with us. Please make sure to pay for this content by smashing the like button on your way out. We thank you guys and love all of you guys. Thank you for all the hearts that are going off. Man, we appreciate you guys. That's what we do it for. So we appreciate you guys. If you guys give us a couple hearts, a couple smiles on your way out, and with the like button, we will appreciate that. Thank you. Blue, with that, you can take us out.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.